Let's just get what we need and
Okay,
get
let's
out
do
of
this.
here.
Alright, you guys are all at Glenn's. I think that's where we left off.
Yes.
Okay, is there anything you guys need?
I was talking to what's her name?
I don't remember. Write this shit down, man.
I do. Hang on. I was talking to Saris. Saris.
Sure. Sarah, probably.
Saris.
And I was in the brothel getting my fix. And I think I was hunting for my mother, but I don't know if that's the first thing I went in there for.
Which is disturbing, because who knows?
I'm still saving up for a sending stone.
Yeah, that is true. Madison did make a point.
Yes.
Nothing. Let's just keep going. It's already awkward as it is.
I have no words.
Alright.
Sully is looking for his mother at the brothel, but if she's not there, then more than likely he's going to do what he needs to in the brothel.
Okay.
Rashid is just talking to Sarah, getting to know her more. Wow, she's in the tavern.
Okay. Alright, so I guess everybody was different places.
Oh no, Lucius was in Glenn's.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we were originally in Glenn's, but he told us to go to Jaina Astari for that black diamond or something? Black gem?
I don't know. What did he say?
Oh yeah, who was it who asked for a second ring?
I don't remember.
I think that was Rashid. Because he was going to give it to Sarai or something like that.
No, he wants a sending stone.
Yeah, the sending stone, that the ring that you could send messages through.
Well, he was offered a messenger ring, but he wants a sending stone.
Well, the messenger ring costs a lot. 15.
And I think, if I remember right, Glenn said that he was going to put a back order on sending stones, but it would take a month.
Yeah, I can wait that long, but messenger rings, that costs a lot of gold, and that nearly gave me a heart attack.
Yeah, he
Well,
said
they're
like
not
it was
cheap.
15,000 gold.
Yeah, they're not cheap.
Well, that gave me a heart attack. I was gonna need heart pills after that.
So yeah, Lucius.
All right, go ahead.
All right, sorry. So Lucius is gonna approach you as soon as they get out, and he's gonna hand you his ring. I don't need that shit.
You're handing it to me?
Yeah.
Well, thanks, but what about you?
Once again, I don't need that shit. I'm always going to be next to somebody. You give them a message and they could relay it to me.
Oh, thanks.
Alright.
Thanks.
No problem.
I'll give this to Sarah.
You do that now. And tell her I said... and I walk away.
I'm like, okay. Awkward. So I'm just gonna go to the tavern.
I can't have a heartfelt moment with Lucius. Come on.
I know, it just doesn't make sense.
I'm just gonna go to the tavern and give her this ring.
Okay.
I'm gonna say, here, you can use this to communicate with me.
Uh, to get Madison involved pretty quickly. Um, she's gonna be on the same ship you guys are. Apparently, everybody's going to the same spot.
I was gonna use my pirate status, maybe trying to get us a good ship. Would that be okay?
That would not be a good idea for you, considering your backstory.
Oh, that would. Yeah, true. Never mind. So what are we doing now?
Everybody's done with their shopping. Everybody's done with their spending time in the local brothel.
I'm
Yeah,
at
Lucius. Lucius.
I'm at the tavern, not the brothel.
Yes, but Sully was at the brothel.
I was at the box.
Well, I leave the brothel and give her the give Sarah the sending stone. I mean the sending ring.
Are these messenger rings for all of us, like messenger rings for a certain person, or is it just for the party? Like we can contact members of the party if we're split up.
The messenger rings work very simply. All you have to do is say who you're sending the message to and what the message is, and they get it almost instantaneously. They cannot, however, respond. The rings are not set up for that. They are only set up to deliver a message.
Okay. I thought it was like, for members of the party or something like that.
No, you can use it between the members of the party, but most of you guys are going to be close to each other most of the time.
Yeah. Just in case like one of us gets split up or like captured or whatever. I just thought it was for like us in general or something.
It's for general use. You can use it for whatever. It does have limits, though.
Okay. So are we on the ship now?
Yeah, we'll make it quick. You guys managed to find a decent ship that happens to already be going in that direction. Not necessarily to Jaina Asari. It's actually going to Methmalume, which is the closest you guys are going to be able to get, because that ship will then be turning around to come back.
Okay.
And this is where Isabella comes in, because she's going back to the Elven homeland.
And where would that be?
Thelsalion, the continent you guys are going to.
I know, but I didn't know if it was a certain area.
Nope, I'm just going to have her heading that direction. The rest you can play by ear.
I'll be walking around the ship, so I can try to get Madison in the picture.
Okay, it takes about 3.5 weeks for you guys to get to the continent of Thelsalion, which is the Elven continent, and I will spell it out for you.
Cool.
Ain't nobody got time for that. Now let me join the game. Right. Sorry, just kind of lost track of time.
All good. Well, the other BS and everything else that we were doing is not a biggie.
I know I've had to make a roll yet, so it's all good, I think.
No one's had to make a roll yet. For some reason, you guys must just be having a really good day, because there is no, really good weeks, because there's no reason to fear. It's a pretty safe journey.
Well, I guess I'll be working on my blacksmithing while we're traveling or something. Like I'll be sharpening and making swords on the way, I guess. And Madison says that she wants to.
I want Isabella to be training on the way there.
Training
So we're
how?
on the ship?
Yes,
Yeah,
everybody's
good.
on the ship. What'd she say?
Sparring? So what she said.
Yeah.
Can she do that?
There's nobody really on the ship except you guys to spar with, mainly because the rest of the crew is busy doing their job.
Okay, well,
I'll spar with you. Alright.
she said that she wants to spar with Lucius.
Okay.
Do we need to roll?
Oh, by the way, my name is Lucius. It's a pleasure to meet you.
I'm Lady Isabella. It's a pleasure to meet you as well.
Ooh, I haven't fought a lady in a while.
I'm not gonna have you
Everyone's
guys.
introducing themselves.
I'm not gonna have you guys roll. Just because it's a little sparring match and it's not that big a deal.
Everyone's introducing themselves.
Yes. You guys meet this female elven. She can give a description, or Mark can give a description of what she looks like.
I'll give a description because I guess I would be better at it because she's not used to going into her story, I guess. Hold on a second. I gotta get there. This powerful looking female stands before you in a strong pose that shows her nobility. Her hair stands in a half ponytail and staring at you, her noble pride in her light blue eyes. She has her family symbol on the open part of her sleeve, wearing it with pride. Her face is covered beautifully. What did I say? Her face covered in beautifully made makeup. Her weapon across her back, which is a greatsword. Her face was strong, almost like a man's. Her skin tone shows muscle, as if she works out often.
Is she a barbarian?
Nope.
I don't know.
Go figure. She's an elf.
Well, I'll walk over
Oh,
to her.
yeah,
and
she's
say,
an elf. She is 5'7". Her skin is dark brown. She is a high elf, and she has long red hair, light blue eyes. Wait a minute, what did I say? Yeah, long dark red hair.
She's not up.
Well, I'll approach her and introduce myself and say, "Hello, I'm Rashid." And I extend my hand to shake your hand.
She took your hand, making her grip a little stronger. I'm Lady Isabella. It's a pleasure.
Nice to meet you. What are you? What do you specialize in?
I
Hello?
specialize because I am a captain in a Dragonlance army, I guess. I don't know.
It's Dragonlance, right?
It's Crimson Guard.
Oh, she's part of the Crimson Guard?
Oh no. You're talking about the Blade Singers.
Oh, the Blade Singer, excuse me. Blade Singers, not Dragonlance.
Yeah, Dragonlance.
That
is
was
like-
my fault, I'm sorry.
Well, I tell her I'm an artisan or an artificer. Fisher. And if you need any weapons repaired or craft, I can forge you something.
I'll come to you if I need anything then.
Thank you. And I'm gonna watch the match, the sparring match.
Okay.
Go ahead, sorry.
You gotta take it easy with that push to talk button.
I thought you wanted to say something else, sorry.
I wanted
That
to
was
say
my
something else, yes.
Go
But
ahead. No, I mean, I thought she wanted to, sorry. Just continue, sorry.
I will have you guys actually do a couple rolls just to clear the rolls out and see how it's going to go for a day.
All right.
This will all be non-lethal. Obviously, it's just sparring match. You know, you're not going to kill each other, so it's all going to be. We're just going to do a d20 to hit, and then I'm not even going to worry about damage. It's just going to be, you know, if you connect, you connect, and we'll just talk it out that way.
Okay.
What would be an unarmed attack? 1d6?
1d4.
Actually,
Well, technically it's a
unarmed
1d2.
strike For,
Okay, I
actually,
didn't.
it's just 1 plus your strength mod.
Yeah, technically.
Okay, I didn't know. Sorry. I just wanted to know because if she ever wants to do an unarmed attack.
I mean, otherwise, monks are practically useless until like level 8.
Yeah, pretty much. But normally it would be a 1d4 for damage, or 1d2 for damage for an unarmed strike for anyone else.
Okay, that was 1 plus strength, but okay. That's fine.
If I recall correctly.
Okay.
Now you got me looking. Go ahead. You guys can roll a d20. Well, actually, we'll say Lucius goes. Lucius, do you go first? Or you let her go first.
Ladies first.
Okay. Have her roll a d20. And just add her. Just roll a d20. Since it's just a quick sparring match, I don't need to worry about it. Wow. Okay. It's gonna be one of those kind of days. Oh man. You guys at least have to meet the AC of the people you're going after.
Well, let's see. With my strength bonus, and I'm not proficient, so it's still only 14. Okay.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
hit her armor and you hurt your hand.
Wow. Okay. This is gonna be fun.
I'm just kidding. I'm not controlling.
Okay, we'll have you do a couple more rolls. Maybe clear out all the bad crap.
That hits.
That actually does hit. And
Oh.
that just misses.
Roll again.
One more, just for fun. You guys basically go back and forth the whole time, just kind of, exchanging blows here and there. Jeez.
Why am I rolling such shit?
I know,
That's
man.
twice I rolled 10.
Wow, this is sad. But yeah, you guys basically go back and forth for a little while before you hear coming from the gull's nest. Ship spotted.
Oh, boy.
And he picks up his sword.
Slowly he'll perk his ears up and look towards the ship.
You can just barely make it out in the distance. Looks like a ship.
Can I try to see what kind of ship?
Roll a perception check. Anybody who wants to.
Why not?
Wow, y'all some observant people. Except for poor Lucius, who apparently is in the role today of doing nothing. Let's hope those go away when it comes to actual combat.
Let's hope.
Okay. It is a ship. There you go. That's the smart way to do it. Actually, I think it's 100 d20, but 20 will work too. Look at those natural 20s. Ugh.
I know, I got 3 of them in there.
He sees all across the world.
Yeah, unfortunately.
I see everything.
What you guys do see is a ship. Those with, let's see. Syriat, you're the only one who sees it. It's flying a pirate flag.
Looks like we have pirates ahead. And I ready my staff.
Boy.
I look over at him as like pirates. Oh, Pandora. And my guy's gonna probably get shaken.
You go ahead.
Isabella gets her sword ready.
Okay. You hear the captain go, "Pull up the flag now!" Short time later, you see another pirate flag go up on your boat this time.
Ah, shit.
I think I know where this is going.
Ow.
Yeah, I know. That was kind of sucked.
I apologize. The phone was ringing. Oh, I forgot my freaking microphone's on the. Oh, sorry. That was my fault. I'll get out my swords, hoping it's not who I think it is.
You guys, everybody kind of prepares. Your ship is kind of preparing just in case. Several of the men have gone below to where the cannons are. Takes a short time. It seems like for you guys, just kind of waiting on the top of the ship. You guys are just kind of like waiting and waiting. You guys were quite a ways off when you originally saw it.
Let me try. Let me try this ring. Let me try this messenger ring on Sarah. See if she can hear me.
Okay, you get a response back. Yeah, I can hear you just fine.
Oh, I'm glad it works.
Well, she sent one back to you. You sent one, and then she sent a response with her ring.
All right. I'll just say I'll contact you when I get there,
Okay.
and then I'm going to enjoy the view. Make
Uh,
sure there's no giant octopuses or sea or giant snakes or sea creatures out there.
nope.
Or
Oh.
sin. Or sin.
Basically, what you guys, what happens is
Final Fantasy reference.
Okay, stay in topic. What you guys see is the ship starts coming. As you guys kind of pass, y'all kind of, the crew on your ship kind of wave to the others, and the others kind of half-heartedly wave back, but you guys pass each other, and nothing happens. Glad I kept that flag, you hear the captain.
Was that a decoy?
Oh, if we weren't flying a flag, they would have attacked us. It's their way.
I'll ask one of the crew members. What ship was that?
Sorry, wasn't paying attention. Looked like a pirate
That
ship. I
wouldn't
don't
hap-
know which one it's called.
That wouldn't happen to have been the Black Skulls, was it?
They were flying the Black Skulls flag, but they have several ships.
If they would have attacked us, none of us would be alive right now.
Okay. The guy goes back to what he was doing.
I'll just put my blades away and look at everybody like we got lucky.
There's no such thing.
Roll one more perception check.
Everyone?
Yeah, anybody who wants to.
Shit.
I feel like there's gonna be a theme this entire freaking game.
Wow. Yep, see, you used all your 20s in that clearing.
Yeah.
Okay. As you guys kind of keep an eye out on the ship, it does continue on its course. It doesn't change, doesn't turn around, nothing. You guys eventually, the 3 weeks or so goes by, and you get to Methmalume with no issue. Once you got closer to the Elven lands, you could see the Elven ships patrolling. These are warships, so they do keep their borders pretty secure. During that 3-week time, what do you, aside from just occasionally sparring and practicing, do you guys do anything else? You can't do any blacksmithing. There's no forge there.
Even if I have my blacksmithing tools?
You don't have
You
a
need a
forge there.
forge.
Yeah, the forge.
Oh,
There's
okay.
no forge on that ship.
I thought that I would
You can
have like a handle or something.
the most you can do is like sharpen weapons. You know, make sure everybody's weapon is sharp. You know, just basically give yourself minor busy work to do, but you can't do anything fully blacksmithing without a forge because that's what's required.
Okay, I didn't know. I thought it all came with my kit or something.
Forge would be a hell of a thing to be trying to carry around with you.
Yeah. I guess I'll just keep everybody's blade sharpened or something like that. Keep
Okay.
everybody.
Lucius, what are you doing?
Vomiting off the ship every 4 hours.
Okay. We'll say for the first little bit you were vomiting, but after a while you kind of get used to it. Thankfully, the waves aren't too rough. You know, it's actually pretty smooth sailing most of the way. So after a while, it's not too bad. But yeah, that first little bit, oh, you were green, super green.
I'll pat his back.
white.
I'll pat his back and say, "Ah, lad, you're supposed to get used to the waters."
Oh, don't be expecting it. On the way back, it's gonna happen again.
Isabella, what are you doing?
I guess I would get to know everyone, and especially Lucius, because me and him's going to be best friends one day.
Okay.
Her and Lucius are going to make an unbreakable bond.
Such an interesting combo right there. Okay, you guys can talk that out if you want, or if you want to skip ahead and just get to the city, we can do that. I just need to know what I just need to know what everybody's doing during that time.
Oh yeah, I'm cool with doing that.
Okay.
I guess I'll help with the ship, like I would with like when I was on the Black Skull ship, and just help keep it intact or something like that. That's what I'll do. I'll just help with, with cooking,
Okay.
with cleaning or whatever.
Gotcha. Syriat, what are you doing? I gotta make sure I get everybody in here.
Mostly just gonna be sitting at the front of the ship meditating.
Okay. It's a pretty actually smooth journey, so you get a lot of good meditating going on. The nice sea air, helps clear up the sinuses. Other than that, it's, other than that one ship that you guys passed, you guys haven't had much of an issue since. You have a feeling probably normally these waterways are a bit more dangerous once you get out into the middle of the sea, but you guys seem to have no problem. It seems you guys have the luck of someone on your side. Rashid, what are you doing?
Boy.
I promise I'll let you guys talk. I just want to get through everybody, see what everybody's doing first.
I'm just enjoying the view. That's all.
Okay.
Waiting to get there.
I'll pray to Pandora a couple times.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Because that's his god, goddess he worships.
Yeah, she's also considered evil.
Is she really?
Yep.
Well, I made it look like she saved me. Good lord. I didn't know.
It doesn't mean she doesn't pick favorites and doesn't have champions, stuff like that. She's just evil.
Well, I didn't know she
read
was
her
evil, or I
titles.
would have picked someone else. I just saw Goddess of the Sea, so I thought, well, he's
Read them all. Yeah, you gotta pay attention to all her titles. That's what sets her apart from everybody else.
Well, that was my fault. But anyway, he'll pray to Pandora anyway.
Yeah, she's actually more neutral. Now that I reread it, I forgot I changed her up.
Okay, well, he'll pray to her anyway.
Okay. Yeah, so maybe it's your praying, maybe it's just the fact that, it's just one of those average days where nothing happens. But you guys go pretty much unhindered. Lucius and Isabella, I'm curious to hear this conversation.
Isabella walked up to Lucius. How are you doing today, Lucius?
Oh, I'm doing great. I got it.
Are you alright, Lucius? She patted his back.
Oh, I'm doing as good as I can be.
She nodded.
Well, how are you doing?
I've been doing good as good as I can be. And also, thanks for that sparring match. I enjoyed it.
I did as well. You can punch.
Yeah, I've been training all my life, she said with pride.
I haven't.
She giggled slightly and ruffled his hair. Yeah,
I have no hair.
She ruffled his skin. Squeak, squeak, squeak.
Well, what is your profession?
I'm a fighter.
Me too.
She smiled real big. Awesome. I'm so lucky to meet another one.
Go ahead. I'm not stopping you. Keep going.
And what's your reason for journeying?
My dad is the captain of, I don't know the name of it or how to pronounce it.
The Blade Singers.
We will. The captain as well. I was trained to be a captain, and I never did get treated sweetly. I was the one that was treated roughly.
Well, my parents, they tried to eat me once, but then they realized I wasn't the turkey that they caught.
Oh, okay.
So I know tough upbringings, and that wasn't even the first time they did it.
You have some, a rough past, don't you?
Oh, it's not too bad.
Your parents tried. Go ahead.
Well, they didn't mean to. I mean, they're about as crazy as I am. Maybe even crazier.
Okay. So, you're insane.
That's putting it lightly, but yes, you could say that.
Ah, I see. Well, I'm a little crazy too, I guess you can say.
Well, alright, I'm just gonna continue over here.
She nodded and continued to pat his back.
Okay. The rest of the journey, you guys go to make less of that awkward silence going.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys get to Methmalume, which is mainly an elven city, but because it's a port city, it also has a mix of the other races. But a majority of what you see here are elves, in all shapes, sizes, colors, and walks of life.
Would this be the island where most of the black skulls would be, or like
No,
people would know me here, maybe?
no. The elves do not. The elves do not tolerate pirates.
Okay.
Hence why they have warships patrolling their borders.
They get paid for that?
The elven warships, yeah, they get paid to float around and blow shit up.
If adventuring doesn't work out for me, I know what I'm doing.
As you guys enter the city, you hear the sounds of the port. The sounds of, as you guys get further into the city, you can hear the market and, everybody hawking their wares, stuff like that. You guys know that you guys basically have to go to the other end of the continent.
I would stop and ask somebody how long it would take to get to Jaina Asari.
By horseback, it'd take you over a month. But you're in luck because, holy crap, I can hear the Xbox going a mile a minute.
Shut up.
I can hear tap, 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 tap. He's typing a book, so everybody get ready. Man, a lot of noise for just so little.
It's literally a keyboard. I have to go for each of them, and every word is literally like fucking. I'll mute it.
You're good. Nah, you're fine. I was just giving you shit.
Okay.
Yeah, you hear it's going to take about a month journey, and that's if you're, you know, push the horses a little bit. Um, a normal trip to Jaina, sorry, which doesn't happen very often because they tend to be rather reclusive. Um, but the few trips that do go there for supplies and to, you know, get some of their wares, usually takes about a month and a half or two. Now you just got to get horses.
I'm just in view.
They do have a stables near the outskirts of the town or the city.
I think we should go to the stables.
Yes, I think that would be the best thing.
Okay. You guys rent horses. They charge you 25 gold total. Unless you guys want some, well, for Lucius, he requires something specific.
I require a war horse.
Yeah, I was going to say for your size. So they have to charge you extra because they have very few war horses available. Or at least former war horses, at least. One that will at least support your weight. Especially since it's not carrying all that plate mail and everything they usually put on them.
Chainmail. Jesus.
How tall are how tall are tieflings anyway?
They can vary in size.
How tall?
Lucius is 8.5 feet tall.
There you go.
Uh,
But that's probably about the max height of most tieflings. I mean, they can be a little taller than that, but they're not much. You got to imagine 8 feet tall is pretty freaking big.
Oh yeah, I know. When I was in the army, someone was like close to 7.5 feet tall. His head almost touched every single door way.
Bet. Yeah, I bet.
ping.
Okay. You guys all get horses. You get Lucius a war horse. For the war horse, he actually has to charge an extra 50 gold. And that's just a rental fee. He does say that when you guys are done, he prefers the horses returned. So try not to destroy them.
I promise nothing.
He just looks at you and nods. You're a big tiefling.
Yes, I am.
Alright, you guys start making the very long trek. Do you guys go at a decent clip or do you take your time?
We're probably sick of travel, so we're probably going as quick as possible.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pushing it a little bit. I'm going to skip ahead because you're not going to run into anything. The Elven lands are protected. Pushing ahead, it takes you about a little under a month with pushing it, and that's pushing it to the point where your horses almost collapse during the day. But you guys do manage to get there a little bit before a month is out. As you entered into the Palavians area, it's pure swamp. There's one trail that is specifically designed for merchants and whatnot to travel through to the capital city. But other than that, most of the land is just pure swampland. How they grow anything here, you're still not sure. As you get to the capital city, it's not what you expect. It doesn't look like a capital city per se. It looks more like some kind of wicked fortress.
Does it look evil?
Yeah, it looks like it's pretty nasty. I mean, it's not it's not a very welcoming sight. The spires all seem to have strange decorations on them. You're not sure what they are. Like the battlements, you can see tons of elves. These guys are platinum skinned elves. They're usually between 7.5 to 8 feet tall. So they're pretty tall and lanky.
I'm guessing that they're not looking too happy with us being there.
They look like they don't care, but they are keeping an eye on you. That much you do notice is that they definitely are watching you. But they're making no, you know, outward signs that they don't want you here. They haven't barred you. They haven't pulled arrows on you. Most of them are carrying around wicked swords. They don't actually have scabbards or sheaths. All you see is basically the sword just kind of hanging off the belt. These blades, you can see they have blood grooves in them, which are holes within the blade for easier bloodletting. And they're
Are
also
these guys evil?
no,
Like,
they
is
just
this town evil?
no, they just it's just their style. It's just who they are.
I'm gonna look at everybody and point up at the castle. That doesn't look like that's a good place to be.
So we should go right there, right?
Well, unfortunately, you guys have to. If you recall correctly, Glenn told you you guys are here to pick up an item from Jaina. Sorry. Specifically, you have to pick up an item from. Hold on, let me get their name. Jean Serre Park.
I'm just enjoying the view, the scenery.
Glenn did tell you that this particular individual runs a small shop, and that he acquired the item, and that through a deal he made through other contacts, you are basically to be the couriers for the item.
How are we going to approach going in there?
Like, Isabella looked at everyone. It wouldn't be too smart to barge in. They would probably attack us. We should probably try to sneak in.
Well, if they are expecting us, we're supposed to ask them for something, aren't we?
As you guys are approaching and having this conversation, the gates are open to travelers. You can see there are other races here, but it is mostly dominated by these platinum-skinned elves. They have platinum skin, they have long, pure white hair, and their eyes are kind of narrowed, and they have weird, because as you get closer to them, their eye colors are actually silver. They do have pupils, but their eye color is silver.
Lucius would approach one of them.
He
Hey
says,
there, y'all.
he says something to you. Do you know Elvish?
I do.
I do not. I
Okay.
don't.
All right, those who know Elvish, what he says to you is basically a very, from what you can tell, because their language is slightly different, but the Elvish is enough to give it away. They basically tell you to hurry up and come on in.
He wants us to come in.
All right. You don't know common, do you?
He just looks at you, says nothing.
I say, then fuck off in Tiefling. In Infernal. And then I keep walking.
He responds in Infernal, and you fuck yourself too.
He's just gonna point at him.
I like you.
One of the
Let's
other
not stir up.
One of the other guards on the
Let's-
other side kind of looks at him and looks at his buddy and gives a curious look, and the buddy just kind of shakes his head, says nothing, and they just go about standing at the gates.
Lucius, let's not stir up any trouble that is unnecessary.
But that's what I do.
I know, but just restrain yourself for a minute.
They didn't seem
I have an idea.
they didn't seem to take too much offense to whatever Lucius said. If you don't speak Infernal, you have no idea what he said, and the response was in the same odd guttural language. But from what you can tell, I mean, it sounded kind of ferocious because that's the way Infernal is. It sounds really nasty, but you know, there are no blades drawn, nothing. There was no reaction in a bad way towards whatever he said.
I'll take a deep sigh and I'll start heading toward this menacing castle.
The whole city is actually set up like a giant fortress or a giant citadel. The outside wall is, as you guys are passing through the gate, the outside wall is about 10 feet thick, and it's pure stone. You're still not sure how that much weight is being supported on this swampy land and still managing to stay upright. But somehow this city manages to survive here. Once you get inside, most of the buildings are made of, look like wood you're gathering. Some kind of odd wood that you guys have been passing as you guys came in. The trees definitely are much different here. And wherever you walk, no matter what, even within the city, you still have that as you're trudging through swampland. You guys are definitely not. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, like, Lucius is making sure he makes extra noise.
Not surprised.
Getting mud between his toes.
As you look around, the city is definitely dominated by the Platinum Elves. Very, very few other races here, but there are some. You can see they look like they're dressed in more normal garb. You could tell, like, you know, nice garb really doesn't last long here due to the mud and the muck. So it looks like people have just gone to wearing normal clothing. So, you know, nobody looks like they're, you know, made of money here. The one thing you do notice is that everyone here is armed, with the exception of the kids. The kids are the only ones who aren't, but they are usually, the Platinum Elf children are usually running along with their, you know, with whatever family they have. But everybody here wears a weapon on them at all times. You guys have no idea where you're going. He just told you to come here.
I look at everybody and say, now where are we supposed to find this black gem he told us?
We're supposed to get it from someone, aren't we?
What was his name?
You know what? Since I just told you, but I will have you roll an intelligence check because it has been a while since you had to even think of the guy's name. Just for fun.
Everybody but Isabella, right?
Yeah, Isabella's the only one who wasn't told. She's basically just kind of come along for the ride. She heard you guys were,
I know who it
going
is.
on stuff. Yeah. There you go, Lucius. There's your rolls you've been looking for.
I know, right? In the wrong place, but
Okay, between you and Sully, you guys remember, it is June Sir Park. He is a local merchant in Jaina Asari. He runs a small shop from what Glenn told you. He said it shouldn't be too hard to find. He said if nothing else, just ask one of the locals. They'll tell you.
Lucius walks up to one of the silvered elves and say,
Hi there, y'all.
He responds rather curtly. What can I do for you?
I'm looking for this.
God, I can't. Jinsun Park or whatever?
Close enough, yeah. June Sir Park, but it's good enough. I know you're on Xbox, so you couldn't do it.
Super.
Yeah.
He gives you brief directions, which is actually just right up the street. You guys actually weren't far away from it, thankfully. Random walking, and you just happen to be walking in the right direction, and couldn't have timed it better. And he tells you just walk up the street, can't miss it.
All right, I thank you.
He nods.
He takes out 10 gold and hands it to him.
The gentleman takes the gold, pockets it, walks away.
I'll follow Lucius.
Okay. Rest of you following suit.
Something you really shouldn't be doing.
I know, right?
Alright.
Oh.
Anybody else want to do anything while you guys are in there? While you're walking?
I'll look at the shops as we pass and see if there's anything interesting.
You notice they tend to be a bit more, a lot of the merchants, even some of the, like finery wear, you see they also sell weapons. They seem to have a real hard-on for weapons around here.
Isabella starts looking for a better greatsword.
Plenty of places have them.
And then I guess she's gonna go shopping.
Okay. Oh, look, you guys just get to the shop you're looking for, and as you guys walk in, hey, I'm gonna make this easier, mainly not to split up the party. Apparently, Mr. Park is also selling great swords.
Oh boy.
You do notice that his weapons, along with most of the weapons that you've seen everybody carry, seem to be following the same trend. You have a feeling this is probably the one thing that they, love more than apparently warfare is, making weapons.
Sully's gonna look and see if he can catch some tips to help him with his blacksmithing. Can I do that? Does that sound...
You'd have to sit and watch him for a while to get any kind of tips. But you can if you want. But then you're going to leave your party behind because he sells weapons, he doesn't make them.
Oh, okay, I didn't know. I guess I'll look for a better rapier. If that's okay. If you want to just go along with the story, we can just look for this guy.
You're in his shop, so you see a half-elf female behind the counter, and you see a half Palavian female behind the counter, and you see a full Palavian male behind the counter. He seems to be a bit older.
What's a Palavian again?
Platinum-skinned elf.
Oh, okay, that's right.
Vian is the general term I use for all the elves. So Palavian is a platinum elf. Sorry, go ahead, Syriet.
I'd walk up to the counter and in Elven I'd ask, or tell him I was looking for June Sir Park.
He looks at you, seems to be kind of impressed with your Elven, but responds in common. That's me. What can I do for you?
Glenn had sent us here looking for an item.
He nods. Give me one moment to get it. Please feel free to look around while I go grab the item.
I'm gonna go look at the rapiers, I guess.
What type of rapier do you have now?
I have 2 regular ones, I think. Hold on. I have a 1d6 plus 4 and a 1d6 plus 8.
So there's no +1 to it?
I don't think so. There's one
Okay, so
stronger
they're
than another.
They're regular then.
Okay. Do I find one, or do I need to investigate?
You find a bunch of very nice weapons. They vary in what they are. Syriat, you're coming through occasionally. Just FYI. There was some clicking
Sorry about
going. It's all right. There was some clicking on your end. I was just trying to figure out what was going on. Okay. It's going to take him a few moments, so the rest of you are welcome to look around. Aside from the swords and the knives and, the swords, the daggers and stuff, he carries no armor. Apparently, he's not into that. And almost everything else is just like general goods. He does have some bolts and some arrows for those who need them.
I'll buy some arrows, I suppose.
Okay, we'll say you buy 20 arrows. They are +1 arrows. That is +1 to damage.
Do I put that in my longbow?
Yes.
I mean, like, okay. Where do I put it? Because I've never done that before.
I'll do it in a minute.
Okay.
I'll show you later where you actually do it. But basically, you'll just be adding 1 to the damage to him.
So 1d8 plus strength. The one strength was it? Dexterity?
Dexterity.
+1.
Yes, +1.
And where do I put the number of my arrows?
Underneath, there'll be a little section for it. Hold on. Actually, I have to look at your sheet.
Okay.
Right where it says description, just put
Yeah.
20 arrows.
Okay, I didn't know.
Yeah. For those who have to pay attention to stuff like that, that's where you're going to put that kind of information. Like for the gun.
So whenever I fire it, does it go down?
No, you're going to have to manually bring it down every time.
Okay, I didn't know if it did it by itself or something.
If you just want to keep track on the side, like on a little piece of paper or something, write down 20 arrows or write down, or just keep track every time you fire an arrow. That's how many you have left. Actually, give yourself 40 and he'll charge you 20 gold.
Alrighty.
Just so you're restocked for a while, because it may be a while before you go to another town.
Alrighty then.
Most of the weapons he has are of masterwork quality, so they're all basically like a +1.
Okay. Is there any rapiers that are +1s?
He has 1 rapier that's +1. Apparently it's a popular weapon here.
How much would it be?
500 gold.
I don't
I'll
need
get
anything from the store.
Okay. Well, I mean, you guys are just basically killing time until he comes back with the item that you're here to pick up. You're just kind of wandering around, just kind of looking at stuff. Because you can.
Did you say 500 or 5,000?
500.
Okay.
You also realize that these are pretty cheap prices for their weapons. Apparently they're not big on the money thing. Of course, from the looks that you guys got walking through town, they're not big on people, on non-elves anyways.
I'll walk up to everybody and say, these are pretty good prices for such a not so pretty place. I don't mean that hateful. I mean, it's just nice weapons. I'm just trying to start a conversation, but apparently nobody's talking.
Hey, I was letting you.
I'm sorry, what was the question?
I said, this is a pretty nice weapon. Pretty nice on the gold too, but for not such a pretty place.
I know, right? It's like they took a beautiful work of art and then they just shit all over it.
Indeed. Indeed.
Shh. Move on.
Their arrows are nice as well.
All right, about a minute or two later, he comes back. You bought from the girl, since which you find out she's the daughter of June Sir Park. Yes, which means he at least tolerates the other races a little bit better because her other half looks human.
You know what? I hope I don't screw this up. Hope I roll good. I'm gonna try charm, natural charmer,
Persuasion.
flirtation, like flirt, maybe.
Yeah, persuasion. It's the closest. They don't have a flirtation one, so it would be persuasion.
Watch me fail it. Watch. me
That'd
do
be
it.
hilarious.
Hey, I did pretty good.
I gotta fix that on yours, though. Okay. What do you say to her? Yep, you wanna flirt with her. I'm gonna make you flirt with her.
Let's see. I got like good lines and I got horrible lines. Hey, if you were a booger, I'd pick you first. That's one of
Wow.
my bad ones. No, that was a bad one. I'd like kiss her hand and everything. Say, my lady, I have to say, out of every girl that I've seen here, you have to be the most beautiful. If a beauty was a drop of water, you'd be an ocean.
Okay, that makes that persuasion a little more worthwhile now.
Okay.
I was gonna dock you points for the other one.
I was only kidding. I was only kidding with that one.
Yeah, that one sucked.
I'd love to hear Lucius pick up lines.
Oh lord.
Hey girl, you a ranger? Cause my favorite terrain is bed.
Ugh.
Oh my lord.
That would work at a brothel.
That's
Yes,
all he's
probably.
got.
Okay.
He uses that flirtation pretty often, even when it's. No, never mind. Keep going. What'd you say?
She smiles and she kind of blushes slightly, and then you see her father come back in, and she quickly gets back to work doing something.
I'd step away.
He just kind of watches you, kind of narrows his eyes a little bit, but says nothing. He comes out with a small box, sets it down on the counter. He opens the box up in your direction, and shows you that there is a black gem within it.
Say, my friend, can you tell us exactly what's so special about this gem?
There are rumors to the power it wields, which is why it's in this box and not me personally holding it in my hand.
Is it dangerous?
If you hold it, yes.
What can it do? I mean, has anybody ever... What happens when somebody holds this? Just curious questions.
Tends to draw the darkness out of the person.
Then I should definitely hold it.
Not in a good way. I mean, it brings it to the surface.
Like it makes you evil?
All it does is it enhances the evil that's already within you.
It brings out your darkest desires.
He nods.
Oh my.
Which is why I recommend carrying it in this box and keep making it in the box. He closes it, you hear it actually latch. He briefly says something and kind of waves his hand over it. You can see a slight glow before it disappears.
And where did it go?
The box doesn't disappear, the glow disappears, sorry.
Oh, the glow disappeared. Never mind, sorry.
Yeah, it briefly glows and then stops. Little added
Wonder
security
why-
just in case.
I wonder why Glenn would want something like this. And again, he is a collector of magical items.
Do you have my money?
Do we have the money?
He told you it was already paid for.
Oh, yes, it was already paid for, is what he said.
He nods, smiles. Had to try.
Oh, that was a test. You smart.
He slides the box over to you. Be very careful because it also seems to attract evil to it.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
I would take the box and put it into the bag of holding.
Okay, smart move.
Nice.
Attract that now, bitch. Okay, what do you guys do?
I'll-
Now that you have it.
I'll thank him and turn away. And wink at the girl. Wink at the girl real quick and then start walking out.
As you're just walking out the front door, you're and you see a dagger, very wicked looking one, right near your head.
I will stop and look to where it came from.
You see the father standing there.
Ooh, free dagger. All right.
He's
I'll blink briefly and I'll be like, count myself up.
he snaps his finger and the dagger disappears.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I think he was aiming at me.
If I was aiming at you, I would have hit you. Yeah, that's what you hear him saying.
He said that Isabella laughs at Sully's misfortune.
You called me a boy.
I said she.
No, you.
You said he.
I said he.
Yes,
You had one job.
I know, right?
Oh,
I said Isabella was laughing at his misfortune, so I thought
okay.
I was making it towards Sully.
Okay, gotcha. All right, you guys leave the premise now. By the way, Isabella, you did find a great sword. Mark, go ahead and mark it as a +1 to attack and damage, which is what your rapier is as well.
Thank you.
Yeah, so both of you have a better weapon. Hers was 600 gold. It's a bigger weapon.
Okie dokie.
You do notice the metal they use is silver. As a matter of fact,
Did you say 600 or 500?
500 for you, 600 for her.
Okay, just want to make sure.
Matter of fact, it didn't dawn on you at first, but now that you look at, now as you guys are going back through the town, you notice that all the platinum elms, the weapons they carry are all pure silver.
Nice.
Yeah. They don't hold silver in a very high value other than for weapons.
Lucius would walk up to him like,
How do I get me one of those?
The gentleman points to several shops and goes, we sell, they sell them all around here. Or
Oh,
you go to the blacksmith, and get it for a cheaper price.
But it'd take longer, wouldn't it?
Nods. But it's handcrafted and made to order.
I looked at the group.
Do we plan on coming back here?
He can send it out in shipments.
Oh boy, I'll be right back.
And I go to the blacksmith.
Okay. Alright, not hard to find. He's the one shop that, smoke is constantly pouring out of, the top of his building. As you get in there, you hear ding, ding, ding.
He'd probably walk up right behind him and just look at what he's doing.
He's actually making a small dagger right now. You can see that. You can see off to the left. You can see the mold that he used to originally fashion it, and the mold itself is already pretty wicked. You can see what he's doing now is he's hammering out the minor details and making it all, extremely sharp. He'll probably, once he's finished, he'll probably end up sharpening it even more.
Like he's just like progressively getting closer and closer to the guy as he's doing it until eventually his like face is right next to his face.
Breathing in his ear real loud.
Yeah, real creepy.
Probably.
The elf stops as he notices you. He puts the stuff down. He puts the dagger back into the coals and let it sit and warm up a little bit. But he's not pushing on the bowels, so it's okay. Turns and looks at you. How can I help you?
Ah, yes. He takes out Glenn's longsword.
I need you to make me something of silver, of greater or equal power to it, like this.
And he takes a look at the weapon. He holds his hand out so he can hold it and see and get a general idea.
Yeah, he hands it to him.
Okay. As he takes a look at it, he goes, I can do that. It'll probably be 3 weeks or so before I could get it back to you.
The sword? Or the one he's making, or the
one
I'm
the one
using?
he's going to make for you. No, once he's already got the heft and stuff, he hands you back your sword. But, he goes, it'll take about 3 weeks for him to get it done.
All right, and can you do me a favor?
He shows you the lion. He shows him the lion symbol and is like,
Can you put this on there?
You notice he kind of studies it real quick and, seems to be taking it kind of in. Yeah, I can put it on there for you.
All right, and if you need a place to send it to Glenn's Glorious Goods.
Nods.
Also, if you need a supplier, he is also really good at that, too.
Nods. The cost for it will be 1,000 gold.
1,000 gold. All right.
That's just
give
for
him...
that's just for my time and the cost for materials.
I'll give you 2,000 because you're probably gonna be sending it overseas at some point.
He nods.
I'm just looking like,
All right, remember the name, Glenn's Glorious Goods.
Madison told me, I know Madison's supposed to talk more and everything, but she told me that she wants to pay for Lucius's new sword. She wants to pay for it.
He refuses to let her.
Okay.
Okay, she tries and he's like, nope. And he quickly hands the blacksmith the money first. Okay.
Actually, no. When she tries, he just goes no, and then like
I got it.
Lady Isabella sighed. But I wanted to pay. I was trying to be nice, Lucius. She whined.
Oh, I understand your intentions, but I could pay for my own things.
She mumbled something. All right.
Okay. All right. Yeah, whiny noble knight. Okay, you pay for the item. He says he'll have it shipped to Glenn's. Glenn's Glorious Goods. And it's actually,
and I guess.
it's actually Glenn's wonderful goods because I don't want to get too close to
Oh,
Critical
right.
Role. But yeah,
Right.
I knew you knew where I got it from, so
Yeah.
finally got caught up on that too.
I'm still on like episode 100.
Oh, you're not far behind. All right, you guys make your way out. Do you guys head back to Methmalume or what?
I mean, do we have anything else?
No, you guys really just came here to get that.
As we're walking back, I suppose I'll be looking at everybody. It seems a little too easy to just go for a simple item. I'm not saying that I'm not thankful that he's paying us, but I feel like an errand boy.
Isabella growled. Sully, I swear if you jinx us, I will kill you myself.
Actually, I think he may have, because you gotta remember, things are attracted to this thing we're taking.
It's in a bag of holding. Would that still attract the evil?
Out of character.
Better to be cautious.
Out of character, you have no idea. Mainly because in character, you have no idea.
Oh, okay. Alrighty then.
Technically, no. The bag of holding would actually prevent its magic from being able to be seeped because it's in a different. It's a different. The bag of holding is basically it just puts it into a different plane of existence. Its own little pocket plane is why you can put so much stuff in there. So it would prevent any of its power from being able to be seeped out to the outside world. So no, technically, you guys know enough about the bag of holding to know that. Rarely do you put magical items in there because they tend to react badly, but because this is not necessarily magical and you have a feeling what Jeanne did to the box was not per se magical, it was more of just making sure that it should have no effect on it. So you guys should have a decent ride and decent trip back with no issues.
I believe we should still go a little more cautiously on our way back.
Yeah, I'll be more cautious because I wouldn't know in character, so I'd be on my guard as we make our way back.
Okay.
And I'll be still thinking about that Black Skull ship that we almost encountered.
Roll an intelligence check. Just you. As you think about it, that was his ship.
I'll just wouldn't say anything and probably kind of look angry, almost like I wanted to encounter him, but I probably wouldn't wanted to encounter comes we'd have wound up dead. It'd put everybody in danger. I would just if everybody would look at, I mean, like if anybody looked at me, I'd probably have a sour look on my face as I thought about it. Not talking much.
Like the Michael Phelps at the Olympics face.
Something like that. But probably worse.
Oh, one, dude.
What'd you get a 1 for? What were you rolling for?
Don't worry about it.
Okie dokie.
Oh no.
DM caveat.
Okay.
Okay, you guys start to begin your travel. It takes about 2 weeks to get outside of the swamp area and back onto normal travel. I mean, there is that one little trail that goes from Jane, to that you took to get back and forth. But even once you entered into the swampland, it's still a little murky and a little bit of a pain in the ass. You can imagine that people who have carts must have a bitch of a time getting through here.
Alright.
But you guys, it takes about 2 weeks before you finally make the outskirts. And by the way, these towers you see are actual towers. They are built and they are manned by those particular towers are actually manned by Platinum Elves. They apparently guard their land pretty fiercely.
I'll wave as we pass.
They don't return your wave.
Pricks.
Yeah, well.
Just kidding.
Just as you're getting, just as you decide to camp, like right on the edge, for the night. Who's taking first watch?
I'll do it.
I'll do it.
Okay. Both of you roll perception. Yeesh.
How does that work? If there's a 12 on the left and a 15 on the right, how does that roll work?
The second one would be with advantage. For some reason you're rolling with advantage, and I'll actually fix that. Hold on.
Wah.
Oh, sorry. It was on advantage.
There you go.
Okay. Sorry about that.
You're fine. So I always go with the first one because I didn't say advantage on that. So you got a 12.
Okay. Alrighty.
Oh no.
Oh, crap.
Still silent perception. With a -1.
I know, isn't that right? Sully, you and Rashid, you guys are just kind of keeping an eye on the fire and, kind of keeping an eye out. For some reason, you guys just kind of relax a little bit more than you're expecting, mainly because you've had such an easy journey so far. You kind of
We're laughing and having a good time.
Yeah. You get hit from behind.
Oh no.
Hold on. For 9 points of damage. Rashid and Sully, roll initiative. No one else is awake, unfortunately.
Can we roll perception to see if we hear that?
Yes, I'll let you roll perception since the ass whooping he just got is loud enough.
We both roll it. We both roll perception to see if we hear it.
Is this blunt damage or slashing damage?
It is pure bludgeoning damage. And you are grappled.
And are we awake?
Those who rolled a high enough perception, yeah, Rashid, you're like staring up into space, and then suddenly you realize that Sully just got hit by something. And what you see is what looks like a mass of a bunch of vines all put together. Okay. By the way, Rashid, roll your initiative.
Alright.
Do those who woke up also roll initiative?
Everybody might as well roll your initiative, because that was enough to wake you guys up.
19.
Nice.
So how many of us are not wearing their armor currently?
I'm hoping nobody's wearing their armor currently.
Lucius is paranoid as fuck.
Okay, so he's going to be sleeping very uncomfortable, which means he didn't get much sleep.
Well,
now, absolutely.
since we were watching the fire, that would mean we were wearing our armor? Or
Yes,
are we-
Rashid and Sully are the only two who would have been in their armor because they had the first watch.
Yeah, Lucius wouldn't be in his armor.
Okay.
He has a shield though, so.
Okay. All right. So, let me roll his initiative. For the best description I can give you is it looks like a version of Swamp Thing.
Oh damn.
And if I have to explain that to you, I'm gonna feel really old.
Never heard
No,
of it
Swamp
before.
Thing's in Injustice too.
I know who you're talking about.
I have no idea.
1 second, you bastard.
Well, I don't know what the monster is, but I know Swamp Thing.
Okay, well, I'll get you a picture so that way you guys can see what it is.
What is it? An earth elemental?
Swamp Elemental.
Sort of. The best description would be a swamp elemental, yes. There's only one of them. And it's being loaded to Discord right now.
What's that?
It's being loaded to Discord. If you want to look it up online, it's a Vine Blight is what it's called.
Oh, damn! It looks awesome.
What's it called again?
A Vine Blight. And the good news is, it has a shitty initiative.
Yeah. Where's the initiative tracker?
So what did it hit me with?
It's
Hand.
yeah. It's a melee weapon. It's just pure. It's arm-like thing, and then as soon as it hits you, it grappled you with its vines.
Okie dokie.
So, in a sense, you can go, but you're grappled.
Yeah, I can swing, but I can't move.
Correct. All right, we'll start with the initiative. Hold on, let me get the initiative tracker up. I'll put everybody's in. Oh, look, Lucius is already there.
How was I the only one in there?
I know, right?
Because your token is the only one out.
This is true.
Fair enough. I'll get everybody's. Makes it easier on me, anyways. Since Lucius, you were the highest initiative, you get to go first anyway. So while I'm doing that, I'll do yours.
Alright, y'all. I pick up my shield and my longsword and I walk outside the tent. Is this thing really easy to see?
With a firelight, yeah, it has actually come into visual range.
Lucius gives his most manly war cry. And he charges at it.
Okay.
And let's see. Yeah, I'll do that. Level 5, right? Yeah. Okay, so boom, boom.
Both hit. Doesn't have a very high
Okay.
AC. It won't last very long.
25.
You got with the damage you're already putting out.
Okay, might as well blow my action surge and do it again.
Sure, go ahead. Save me time. Oh!
Ouch.
Oh my god. Roll that first one. Yeah, that killed him.
Good grief.
He
That
doesn't.
thing is
And
dead
then
already?
Lucius looks around. He's like, "Alright, I'm tired," and I fall right asleep right there.
Who's got the Twitch going in the background? Or it sounded like
First
something.
battle
You are the
over
worst kind
already?
of person. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm pushed to talk.
Wow.
Yeah, it didn't have a stack of hit points. It didn't really have much. These things are not
And I
made to
did
be
kind of.
vicious. Yeah, and he did 4 attacks in a row, which, already, let's see, over what he needed to kill it.
He went freaking Super Saiyan.
Yeah, basically.
Fighters, man.
Mickey
If I
Mouse
hit
went
level
crazy.
20, then if I hit level 20, I could attack up to 8 times in one turn.
Good grief.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad I wasted my time starting to get that turn tracker going.
Well, that was
You're
fun.
welcome.
Lucius wakes up, whoops the crap out of it, and goes, "Okay, I'm done."
Pretty much. And he practically just goes to sleep right where he killed the thing.
Okay, now with that, everybody is awake now except for Lucius, who goes right back to sleep. In his without his armor, all he has is a shield, but it didn't take much.
I would just turn around and see that Lucius passed out after whatever just happened, and I'd probably just go back to meditating.
Okay. For those who are elves, you don't have to actually sleep. You only require meditation. Don't forget that.
Trances. They're
Yep.
epic.
Yeah. If I recall correctly, I believe it heightens your perception as well.
Didn't know anything about that.
If I recall correctly, I could be wrong. I remember one point in time that, at least my DM used to say it heightened the perception because because you're so focused in the trance on your senses that it increases it. But I'll look. Now that I'm curious. The rest of the night goes on without a hitch. Apparently, it was just a random creature. Who's going to take second watch?
I guess I will.
I mean, I'm already out there, so.
Isabella wants to take second watch as well.
Okay.
All right, that was fun. I got immediately tired afterwards, but
Everybody gets their 8 hours, so your hit points are all restored. Any spells you use, which haven't been a single one yet.
Action surge.
Yeah, except your action surge. The good news is Sully's now healed.
He just has a major headache.
Yeah, it still hurt.
I mean, it still hurts, and you don't even know what the hell happened. By the time you turned around, I killed the fucker.
All I saw was Lucius attacking Vine like it was, and then I just saw it fall over. He cut it into pieces.
And then immediately passed out afterwards.
Yep.
Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to find...
Watch 2 go out without a hitch.
Let's see. Yes, it does.
A Rakshasa appears.
I'm not that mean.
Oh, God.
Not yet.
What is
What's that one thing that you have to have, like, everybody at level 10, like 10 people at level 20, I should say, and that still just gives you a fighting chance? What was that big thing? I can't remember.
Beholder.
No, it wasn't that.
Oh,
It was a big Goliath-looking thing. I can't remember. It was like...
Tarask.
Yeah, that's it. A Tarask.
Oh, my God.
That's when you know your
Sweet
DM just wants to kill you.
Or, he has an entire house that's a mimic.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, I did just check on the trance because I was curious now. Apparently, it was a homebrewed thing. But I would actually
No,
give it
trance is a legit thing.
Well, no. The fact that it basically what it does, what my DM did was while you were in a trance, your perception is increased by X amount for a while during that trance. Basically, it puts you in a hyper state.
Yeah, it just kind of...
Yeah.
I would almost have thought about it the opposite way of it. Wouldn't be able to make a perception really, or at disadvantage or something. But
Yeah.
No,
I don't know.
they're completely aware of their surroundings when they're in a trance. Anyway.
yeah, whichever way.
Yeah, you're semi-conscious, so I mean, technically, you should get an advantage. But, anyways, I was just curious. All right. No, the good news is second and third watch go on. Not a hitch. Nothing happens. Well, let me check to make sure. No, you're good. The full 8 hours for everybody goes by. 8 hours for those who need it.
Yeah.
And then you continue back on your course. The rest
By
of
the
the
way,
way, go ahead.
what are these things?
Those are little village, yeah.
Okay, I didn't know.
Yeah, it just signifies like a little farming community type thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, with Incarnate, they don't have much in between. Well, at least for the free version, they don't have much in between, so I have to go with what I have. Although I'm thinking about buying it because it is pretty decent.
Buying what?
Incarnate, it's the mapping program that I'm using for all my maps. For all these continent maps.
I could probably get it to you for free.
No, I already have the free version. I want the paid version because it gives you more.
No, I mean, like, is it like a program or is it like
Yes.
something online?
It's online, but I'm pretty sure it's a program.
I can, hold on a second. Oh, well,
Don't worry
continue
about
the
it.
story.
Yeah. You guys proceed on. Thankfully, now that you're out of the swampland, you don't encounter much. Even bandits and stuff like that, there's none of those around. The elves patrol their territory pretty fiercely. So you guys have almost no problems. I mean, you run into a few creatures here and there, like deer, rabbit, stuff like that, which you guys stop and hunt, because you're hungry. You can only survive on so many rations before you want some real meat.
Right.
Can I go hunting?
I'm just going to make it easy because, don't need a whole bit on you guys hunting. We'll say you guys catch things. There's plenty of game around. You guys get all the way back to Methmalume. Unfortunately, there are no ships available right now.
But why?
Looks like we're stuck here for a little bit.
I asked him how long till the next ship would be available.
The dock
Last
map.
people at the docks.
Okay. You go to the dock master because he's the one who knows where everything is. He tells you it'd be about a week before the next one, before there's a ship that comes in that's available to take you guys back. Remember, it took you about 2 months trip. He looks curious and he grabs a big book out, puts it on his desk, and starts flipping. You see him kind of going through. Cheapest one I have is about 30,000.
As soon as I get back in, I will check my money. Because Xbox likes to screw me. I don't think I have that, though. I highly doubt I do. The longest 3 seconds of my life. Holy shit.
So it seems we're stuck here for a week.
At least,
Maybe
yeah.
we should just find lodging for the week.
You can do that.
Yeah, should probably do that. I don't have enough.
Sad thing is, when you guys get back, you're going to get paid and you should have enough.
Let's just get this thing and get out.
Okay, so for the next week...
Wait, is where we're... oh yeah, where we're trying to go is a different continent, isn't it?
Yes,
Okay.
I think we're trying to get back to Penrose.
correct. Because Glenn wanted you to deliver it back to him. Or at least his store.
Boy, that gives me an idea.
Your ideas are not too healthy, my friend.
Hey, you lover boy. Why don't you call your friend and ask her to ask Glenn to send a ship?
I suppose I can do that.
That's not who he was talking to.
Oh boy.
Oh, no. Oh, well, no, I thought you were talking to me.
No, he was talking to Rashid.
Okay.
But it also dawns on you that you guys do have, well, except for Lucius, you guys do have messenger rings, and you could get a hold of Glenn.
I'll call Glenn directly.
Dun, dun, Snake?
Okay, what do you say to Glenn? Because the messenger ring, you send a message to him and he gets it immediately, but you have to say the message. What do you say?
I'll tell him, dear friend, we are stuck here on, what's it called again?
Del Salion.
What you said. We're stuck here on Del Salion. Here in Ithulame, and we're stuck without a ship for about a week. Can you send one?
Hit the wrong button. Should be MY, by the way.
Too much method. Anyway.
I know, right?
Meth me loom.
Myth Malume.
Meth malume.
You actually get a response back. I can send one. It's still going to take about 3.5 weeks to get to you. It'd just be easier to wait. It'd be easier to wait the week to get there because I don't have the spell capable to bring you back.
Why the hell did it take us 2 months? Sweet Jesus.
Took you 2 months to get across the continent.
Oh.
1 month to get across, and then a month to go back.
Okay,
Out of
that's more
character,
sense.
what about Isabella's father?
You could
So
go
are
to
we gonna turn
Illinois.
this thing?
Illinois is the capital city of the Elven nations as a whole. That would be where your father's at, and you'd have to go to him.
Wouldn't it be like another 2 weeks of travel though?
Yeah, about that.
Then by that time it'll already be here. So
Yeah, that's the catch-22. Is it's just enough time where by the time you got there, it'd be almost pointless. But the elves have other ways of getting places. However, why not take the trip? It's your call.
Yeah.
I mean, it's up to the players here.
I guess I'll look at her and say, you seem like the noble type. Do you think you can probably pull a few strings?
She nodded. Probably. I have my ways.
Roll a perception check, Isabella, since you're the only one that has the background knowledge to be able to know.
You said perception?
Yep. Okay. Isabella, you're in luck. One of the Blade Singer's craft is actually in the dock, but it is specifically reserved for Blade Singers.
I don't know what to say out of character.
Well, if you want a transport as of now, that would be your best bet, is to try and talk to the captain of that ship, since he answers to the higher-ups within the organization that you belong to. You may be able to get a transport for you and your crew to Penryn, but you would have to talk to them. You know, nobody else, they won't listen to anybody else.
Alright, I can do that.
Okay. You know where the captain usually stays when he is in town, so to speak. He stays at the Rusty Anchor.
I guess I'll go to the Rusty Anchor.
Do you tell them
question:
where
why
you're
do Ted?
going?
Everybody was
Yeah, why-
talking at once.
Sorry,
Go ahead.
I was just asking why some taverns think it's a good idea to have the word rusty in it. I don't get that.
It was one that made up on the spot. Leave me alone. Actually, wasn't planning on this, so.
Isabella looked at everyone. I guess I'll go and see if I can talk to the captain to get us a ship.
All right, you do you.
Do you guys follow her?
Sully will just stay near the water, just looking out to sea, and guess he wouldn't be. Guess he would still a little be caught up on the whole seeing Captain Spike's ship. I guess he'll stay to himself.
Lucius would follow her.
Okay. Alright, so Sully stands at the docks and just kind of stares off at all the ships that are there that apparently are not for sale or for use. And Sully and Isabella head to the Rusty Anchor.
Lucius.
Sorry.
Yes.
Yeah, Lucius.
Oh, okay.
I had Sully's name on the brain, so I said his name twice. Okay, Lucius and Isabella go to the Rusty Anchor. As you guys walk in, it's a typical rowdy tavern near the docks. Lots of sailors and various captains and whatnot here. Isabella, as you look around, you see Captain. Hold on. Captain Holdren is there. It's odd, but it's a human captain.
Isabella walks up to the captain and bows. Sir, I need to talk to you.
Well, milady, please have a seat. Will your friend be joining you? Points to Lucius.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, he will.
Very well.
Lucius stays quiet but has a really creepy smile on his face the whole time.
Out of character, would he know me?
You've been on the ship a couple times. He may not remember you, but you've been on the ship a couple of times, and since you're still wearing the uniform of the Blade Singers, because it's just natural for you, he does recognize a uniform.
Tell him.
She looks at him and takes a seat. Sir, I am Isabella Daheen. I don't know how to pronounce your last name. Daheen. But I need a ship.
Okay. Should be one coming in within the week or so.
I need your ship, sir.
You know my ship is only for official business. Is this a official Blade Singer business?
No.
And a lot of silence. That tells me everything.
Sorry.
All good. He just looks at you. I can't go out unless it's official business.
Yes, sir, it is. We must reach Pahim, I guess. As
Penryn.
fast as we can. Yeah, that word. As fast as we can.
I haven't been given any orders that says you guys are going to be moving towards my homeland. Can I ask what's going on?
Can you not bother if we pay you?
I'm paid by the Elven Kingdom, and if I go out and this is not a sanctioned effort, I at least need to know why I'm leaving the harbor.
Oh, we're kind of doing a delivery job.
He looks very confused at that.
As fast as we can.
Isabella looked at him. It's classified, sir. But all I can say is it's a very important item we need to transfer as fast as we can.
He sighs. Oh, I have a feeling this is going to bite me in the ass, but alright. I can have it ready within the hour. Meet me at the ship.
Isabel nodded. Thank you, sir. You won't regret it.
I already am. He stands up and he kind of motions to a couple of the people who all stand up. They put their drinks down, they throw some money down, and they all start heading out.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. I assume you and Lucius go back to the others?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Hey, good news. You guys now have a ship within the hour. Isabella, you know you could start making your way towards the ship. They'd probably let you on anyways.
Isabella goes back to the party. I have good news.
Good news is always good.
She looked at Soling. Well, she looked at everyone. It turns out the ship will be ready in an hour, so we can take off.
Don't sound too happy.
I know, right?
Did everyone just die?
Apparently.
Shit.
I know, right?
Lucius did it.
It's a TPK, and I didn't even do it.
Did.
Right.
Oh, me? I didn't, wait.
Well, we just.
Okay, I'll look at her and say, I guess you got us a ship. Sorry, I was away.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah,
that's good news. That's very good news.
but you're not the only one here. That's the difference. I think we have some people that fell asleep on us.
No, I just didn't notice I was muted for a little while there.
Oh!
That'll do it.
Yep. Damn it all.
So I guess we probably just head towards the ship then.
Yep.
We should probably go to the yard, yeah. Find that good captain and make our way faster than what we would in a week.
Out of character, they can't board the ship, can they yet?
If you're with them, they would be able to board with you, but not without you, because you're wearing the Bladesinger symbol, so you'd at least be allowed on. And if you say they're with me, they'll let them on.
All right. I guess Isabella will start making her way to the ship to speak with the captain to tell him that this is her party.
Okay. The captain isn't there yet, but there are a couple of crewmen who always stay on board, and they just nod. They look questioningly at your companions, but don't say anything.
Isabella looked at them. They are all right. They are trustworthy. I have faith in them that they won't do anything.
They're more looking at your uniform and looking at theirs, which doesn't match, but they don't say anything. They just nod and go about their business preparing the ship.
She boards the boat.
Everybody else join suit?
No,
I'll get behind the wheel just to look over the sights, just looking at the ship. Not trying to stir trouble or anything, just taking a tour of the ship.
Syriat, Darth, you joining them?
Yep.
Okay. Just trying to get
I
you
take
on.
my place near the front of the boat.
Darth fall asleep on us? What the hell?
Did Rashid go to sleep?
I think he did. Rashid, wake up!
Good morning, sunshine.
I'm here.
There we go.
Sorry, I was having a bad dream.
I was about to do the Google ad thing.
Alright, well, you guys found... Through Isabella, you guys were able to find a ship. It leaves within the hour. You guys are all boarding the ship at this point in time, getting prepared to leave. The rest of the hour goes by pretty quickly. The captain actually arrives earlier than he said, and he sees that you guys are already on. He goes, "Okay, I guess we can head off now."
Isabella nodded.
He calls to his men, who all begin taking their places. They, untie the lines, and the ship sets sail.
So we going back to the town to
You guys
try
are-
this thing?
You guys are going back to Pendrin, yes?
Cool. And I was hoping for more action.
Oh, you're not done
But
yet.
thanks to Mr. One Shot Kill, I didn't get to fire chance to for my little friend to say hello.
Well, now you save ammo.
Thanks.
Okay. Week goes by without incident. Second week, a storm begins brewing. And unfortunately, from the look of it, it goes from horizon to horizon. Everybody make a perception check.
Out of character, Isabella does not see anything.
Apparently. That's okay, because Lucius is kind of right there, too. You guys are, like, staring at the boat. Lucius is still throwing up, that's right.
We're having a staring contest.
I see you twitching,
Rashid.
and I feel like I might win.
Isabella smirked. You're going to blink first.
Rashid, perception check, please. Wakey, wakey, goddammit. Wakey, wakey, hands off Snakey.
What's going on? Are we on the ship?
Yes, you're on the ship, but I need a perception check.
Alright, my bad.
Ah, turn off, turn off. Okay, wow. Siriat and Rashid, some of that cloud formation doesn't look right.
I think it's gonna rain.
Do I see what direction it's coming from?
Yeah, this particular cloud formation that you're looking at, seems to be coming in your direction, which is against the storm.
I would go point this out to the captain.
Ah, shit. He looks up at the crow's nest. Hey, what do you see? Moment later, we got trouble.
Hearing that, I'd probably go tell the others to prepare.
Okay.
We have something coming.
Isabella starts getting prepared.
Okay.
Ah, you blinked first.
Dang it!
I'll be prepared too. Looking towards where he said it was coming.
And I'm good.
That is so hilarious.
It's mom spaghetti.
Knees weak, arms are heavy. Sorry, I had to do it.
Can't
Now
blame
my
ya.
palms are just sweaty.
Sorry, I'm getting everything in order. As that cloud approaches, that's not a cloud. That is a small swarm of flying creatures.
We're gonna need a bigger boat.
Oh crap. Anyone got some cannons or harpoons or something on this ship?
You actually see the men and the sailors begin manning ballista.
Also, to answer your earlier question,
I'm gonna get ready for the fight.
You see 6 winged creatures coming in your direction, and on their back you see individuals. The winged
Can we try to
creatures.
make out?
Go ahead.
Try to make out who it is.
great to meet you. Great to
Can I try shooting at one of them?
They're still a distance off, but you can try.
Can I try to make out who they are riding it?
They just look like a mixture of individuals. Unfortunately, they're far enough away, and with the back scene of a storm, you can't really make out the figures. You're lucky you were able to make
On
out that.
second thought, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait till they get close. Then I'm gonna shoot at one of them.
Okay. As they get close enough, it's 6 wyvern, and on the back of them, you see 6 individuals. Wyvern, wyverns, whatever you want to call them.
Wyvern.
Whatever. You knew what I meant.
Isabella drew her sword. Do you think these guys will cause trouble, Captain?
Oh no, they're just flying around outside with wyverns and having a good time with each other.
Isabella looked over at him and kind of growled a little. Yeah, but last time we saw the ship, it didn't attack us, now did it, Lucius?
He didn't
I'll
say.
have you know, I still haven't blinked.
Would you shut up?
Captain kind of chuckles. I guess you lost, lady.
As you enter the stadium, you see the familiar forms.
Because apparently we're all entering a stadium.
You see the feathery
She nods and kind of looks at the creatures.
Alright, everybody roll initiative.
Darn it.
Lucius went Super Saiyan again.
I see that.
Lucius can't do anything out of combat today, but he sure is ready for it.
Can we all just assume that I get a nat 20 every time I do initiative?
Apparently. Okay, let me get their initiative. I'm just going to do a group one because I'm not going to try and even do it all differently. I'm not rolling 12 things, goddammit. Wow.
Got 12 of these fuckers?
There's 6 wyvern and 6 riders. And for the wyverns, or wyverns, just to drive you nuts. Oh, they didn't do anything either.
I'm playing Lucius. You're not driving me anything I'm not already.
Fair enough. Wow, their initiative rolls suck. They do approach and they kind of surround the ship and float with it. The ballista get a couple of shots off. Let's see if they hit anything.
Let the bodies hit the bodies.
Son of a bitch, they do. And 3 of them get hit for 9 points of damage.
Nice. That's a weak ass ballista. But oh well.
Yeah, I'm just doing generic damage. I want you guys to have some fun too.
Oh,
Since Lucius already had his fun once, the others have to catch up. Alright, just go ahead and go. Lucius, go ahead and go.
Are any of them near the boat?
The wyverns are all now close enough. They begin circling just above you guys now, which is why the ballistas are now worthless, because they can't aim them directly up. They're circling above you.
So, oh, okay. So, at no point can I just run up and hit one?
Not this second, if you want to hold your action until they do.
that's not happening.
Phone never rang, it's right here. Oh, don't call the cell phone because it's not out here.
Hand axe.
Oh, okay.
I got 2 of them.
Are you throwing it at the wyverns or the riders?
Well, if you hit the wyverns and they fall, then we're gonna get a chance to fight the wyverns anyway. So, wyvern.
Okay, just checking. Alright, roll your damage. They both hit. Do you hit one of the ones that's already been hit by a ballista?
Yeah.
You're like, sure, why not?
So yeah, 18 towards the one that's already been hit by 9.
Okay. 3 of them were already hit by 9, so you had a choice between 3 of them. I'll just say you go for one of them. You just pick one and I'll knock this one down first. Okay.
Oh, did it kill one? No.
No.
Yeah,
No, wyverns have a
Because I
shit ton of
threw-
hit points.
I threw both my hand axes, so I can't really get those back.
Not yet. Hopefully it lands on the boat so that way you can get them back.
Oh no.
Yep. Or usher swimming. Alright, Isabella, it's your turn. Unfortunately, none of them have landed just yet because it's not their turn. So they're all still up in the air. What do you do?
They're all up in the air to where she
I haven't
can't
fed them
reach
yet.
them.
Yeah. They're about 20 feet up above you guys.
She just used a soccer punch just in the air.
Okay. You can hold your action if you want, until one of them gets within range to attack.
I'll
Go lay
just
down.
taunt it. We'll just do it like that. I'll just taunt it.
Okay. We'll say you spend your turn taunting it.
Yep.
It's officially taunted. Okay. Syriad, it is your go.
It's
Did I see
triggered.
Did I see the one Lucius threw his axes at?
Yes, the axes are still sticking out of the creature.
Oh no.
Well, I'll throw my 2 darts at it.
Okay. That hits. Both of them hit.
Damn.
Nice. Okay. Anything else you want to
And,
do?
No, that'll be it.
All right. Sully, it's your go. That hits. You aiming for the same one everybody else is?
Yeah, I guess so.
Or they're
Okay.
about to get everything back, but to lose 2 hand axes and 2 darts and an arrow.
Yeah. Well, it is now. Well, the guys on the wyvern back can't do anything just a second, except urge the wyverns down. Once they do, 4 of them jump off. And 2 stay on the back. Well, let's see. Oh shit, actually they can't even do that yet. They urge the wyverns on. Basically, they have to wait till the wyverns' turn because the wyverns suck.
My turn?
Yes, it is now your turn.
I'm gonna shoot at one of them.
Okay.
Probably the same one everyone's been aiming for.
Why not? 15 does hit.
I'm gonna say hello to my little friend. And I end
This
my turn.
is my boomstick.
I need
I've
to
been waiting
think
for
of-
that line.
This is
I
my
need
rifle.
to
This
think
is
of
my
another
gun.
name besides boomstick.
Okay. It is now the wyvern's turn. Now they can finally descend. They drop down. The four on back of them jump off, and then they take back to the sky, and they're gonna circle around. The other two. Well, you now have 4 individuals on the boat that you guys are going to be attacking. Actually, all 6 of them jump off. And the wyverns decide they're going to stay on the ground.
Okay. Like all the wyverns?
Yes, they all land and the people get off. So now it is 12 people on the boat, all going to attack you guys. And by the way, I do have the sailor. I will have the sailors busy doing something.
Oh, good.
Standing there watching, a lot of that. Okay. Lucius, it's your turn.
Oh boy, where is our old friend?
The one you've been attacking. He actually landed close to you. You did the most damage to it, so it's going after you.
Did I really? Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, total.
Alright, yeah, in that case, I just go right up to him with the...
Do you go after the
special-
thug, or do you still go after the wyvern?
I'm going after the wyvern. I want my hand axe back.
Okay.
Alright, so first attack. Let's see where it gets us.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't think you're going to do enough damage to knock it down, so you can... Well,
That's 20.
okay. Next.
Okay, so that doesn't do it.
No, they're stacked. They're stacked with a little bit
sword
of
number 2.
Holy crap! Oh my!
I told you this guy's Super Saiyan, dude.
Yeah, man.
What?
I swear I don't have
What
anything
in
said.
heaven's name are you rolling?
Apparently,
I'm a champion,
miracles.
so I crit at 19.
Oh, jeez. Jesus.
You must have Lady Luck on your side.
Only inside of combat.
Now imagine if he rolled a nat 20 on that staring contest.
How does Wyvern look? That'll all depend
He's-
on if I use my action surge.
He's
Or
hurting,
use
but
Larry's lair like Ghost Rider.
he's hurting, but it's still up. It's hurting though.
Action surge it is.
Oh!
Aw.
See, you wasted all your natural 20s. Oh. Oh, that sucks.
Wait,
only
wait, so
do-
it's a magical weapon. Can it actually break?
No, it can't break. But we will say it as you hit the wyvern, you go to hit it, it bounces off, and for some reason, a little more force behind it than you thought, and it actually falls out of your hand. We'll just say, for a brief second, that it falls out of your hand. Got to do something with a natural one, and then on top of it, get the broken one.
Right.
So yeah, we'll just say it disarmed you for a minute.
Is there any way I could tear the hand axe out of the wyvern and attack it with it?
I'll let you do it with one of them. You can't do it with both.
That's fine. Alright, so back to hand axe.
16 hits. Okay.
That's all I really got. Do I get a free action? Can I like pick up the sword,
Yeah, I'll say you can pick
or
up your
is
sword.
that?
No, I'll let you pick it up because it's a little distracted by you whooping its ass.
Damn, I should have attacked the sword, but alright.
Okay. Isabella, it's your turn. Each of you, just so you guys know, each of you has a wyvern and its rider around you.
From my spells, I'm going to use my green flame blade, and then I guess I'm going to do a normal attack.
Click it. Just click it.
Ooh, nice.
Holy crap! Wow.
Oh, Lord.
Did I do good?
That's
Yes,
a natural 20.
That's a natural
Amazing.
20.
Critical.
Okay. Click the great sword. Click. Show her how to click it to do damage. There you go.
Jesus.
That was her first roll. She clicked on that herself.
I know,
Awesome.
right?
Wow. Okay. What's your spellcasting ability modifier?
0.
Oh, okay.
Because
So,
it's part of her race. She gets one cantrip,
Oh.
and that's the one I chose.
So what is it? Additional target takes.
yeah, unfortunately for 0. I'll just say 1d8 plus your spellcasting, so it's 1d8. Nice.
She's a beast.
Okay. Wow, that's wow. All right, well, now there's a wyvern on fire.
And the pouring rain.
It's not raining yet; it's just storming. Okay, Syriad, it's your go.
I take my attacks at the rider.
Okay. That hits. Both of them hit.
Then I'd have the final thing.
The 8 misses, however.
It's just
You just hit with the 11.
And the
Alright.
19.
Wait, no, I mean, in other words, their AC is 11. So
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
16.
and that would be my turn.
Okay. Sully, it's your go. Okay, who are you attacking?
I will be attacking the rider.
Okay. All right.
The rider around me.
Well, I figured as much because you'd have to move and then get attacks of opportunity on you. Okay.
Connor wants to say something.
Real quick.
Hi, I hit
He said, "Hi, I hit the button."
Okay.
Nice. Good job, bro.
I am be my friend.
He wants you to be his friend.
Oh, we can do
Oh.
that.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely.
My turn.
Sorry about that. He heard us and he heard you talking. He wanted to talk to you.
It is actually the bad guy's turn before yours. There. Yeah, I just have it. I just have it set on yours to keep it going. All right.
Well, let me know when it's my turn.
I will. These guys all get to make 2 attacks. So there's going to be 2 attacks on each of you. We'll do Sully first with a miss.
Okay.
And a miss. We'll do Rashid next. That hits.
Yeah, it does. So how much do
And
it
both
cost?
of them hit. Okay, 1 second. I'm just going to roll both at once to make it easier. So it's bludgeoning damage for a total of 10 points. Alright, next in line is Syriat. That hits. That does not. Syriat, take 4 points of damage. Lucius.
Miss.
Oops, wrong button.
Miss. Wait.
Missed on both.
That still misses.
Yeah. And now,
Good
Lady.
shield blocks.
Now, Isabella. That
Jesus.
hits. And 11 misses. Okay. Isabella, take 3 points of damage. Jeez. These guys can't hit for nothing. Alright, that's all their turns. It's actually, I have 1 thug extra that didn't do anything.
My turn?
Yes, now it's your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna aim at the wizard that everyone was aiming at. Unless it's already dead.
No, it's
Nah,
still
it's
alive.
still-
But you
These
also,
fucks are beefy.
yeah, but you have a wyvern and a rider that are both around you right now.
Alright, I'm gonna aim at the rider.
Okay. That hits.
And I'll end my turn.
Okay. Back to the top of the order. Oh, nope, sorry, the wyverns get their turn. Alright, the wyverns get 2 attacks. You guys are not going to like these guys.
So it's my go? Or is like, what's happening?
The wyverns are getting their attacks. I forgot that they're on the ground. So there's going to be 1 for each of you, but they each get 2 attacks.
Okay.
That hits.
Who's it hitting?
It's going to do Sully first. It does a bite first and then hits with the stinger. And the stinger actually misses. So the bite is... $10 points of damage. Let me know if you're getting close to death so I know ahead of time.
Will do.
Alright, next one is Rashid. That hits. That hits. Ouch. First is the bite, which is 11 points. Then the stinger, which is another 11. And I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Who was it again?
Rashid. He's the only one who's been hit by a stinger so far.
Constitution save?
Yes, Constitution saving throw. Oh. 26 points of damage.
Oh man.
Poison.
And I'm gone. And I'm out.
Okay. You're just down. So, you're just down. Not dead. You guys got to keep an eye on that one. Alright. Syriat. That hits. Jesus, both hit.
These fuckers.
I know.
Dang, man.
8 points of damage for the first one. And I clicked the wrong button for the second one. Actually, screw it. And roll the Constitution saving throw. You saved, okay. So you take 7 points of damage for the second hit.
All right.
Alright, Lucius, it's your turn to get attacked by the wyverns.
Oh boy.
Jeez. He misses.
Shield block.
It actually missed anyways. Both times.
Another one.
Thankfully, they can't really hit you. Alright, oh, I feel so bad. Isabella, your turn.
Oh no.
Ow.
Oh, yeah, that good.
Both hit.
Oh my god.
First one is 8 points of damage. Second one, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw. Okay, 16 does make it. So you take 6 points of damage.
How much altogether?
6, 8, 14 points of damage.
How much was it?
14. Stop trying to run everything at once.
Wait, what's up?
Sorry, I had to do something real quick.
It's cool.
Alright. Thankfully, the good news is that's done with their turn. And the thug, one of the bad guys got taken out, as well as one of the wyverns. Your sailors are doing their job.
Oh, okay. Oh, they took my kill.
No, they didn't take out the one that you've been hitting.
How the fuck? Because we've been beating on those fuckers all. That fucker particularly all day.
Yeah. Well, that's why I didn't aim. That's why I figured you guys would at least like to kill the one you have been attacking. Okay, Lucius, your go.
I'm killing as fuck!
That hits.
Just still not dead.
Nope, not yet.
Son of a bitch.
But I am gonna do something though.
Oh, just enough.
Yep. No, unless you're going against the thug.
Oh, they said the wyvern had 11 AC.
No, the thug, the rider, has 11 AC.
Oh.
You can go for him too. I would recommend it. Do one hit on each.
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
'Cause that was max damage. Didn't want to waste that.
Plus, it's one less guy you're gonna have to worry about when you keep doing that. Isabella, it's your go. Don't forget, you guys do have a man down.
Yeah, I'm out. Cold.
I want to save him. Or try. I'll run over to him.
Okay. If you feed him a potion,
Attacks.
it counts as an action, so that's your one action. Plus, you also get 2 attacks of opportunity on you. Thankfully, it's just normal attacks.
Would it be? Do we have any potions?
Yes, you guys do. Oh, wait, she
I'll
doesn't.
give him
So never mind that roll. She doesn't have a potion to feed. You guys are the ones that have them. She just
Good,
joined
we
your party,
wasted a
remember?
19.
I know, right?
I'll just attack one of the creatures that are around him.
Yeah, because why not?
Yeah, sure. That hits. Are you attacking the wyvern or are you attacking the rider?
The Raver, I don't know what to
Okay.
say.
That's fine. I just need to know which one I'm marking damage down on. Okay. Anything else? You have a bonus action you want to use?
I don't have one.
Okay.
Oh, you can suck a punch. You can suck a punch.
That's fine.
She does have one. Sorry, it's an unarmed attack.
Okay. That hits. Okay. You punch the creature in his chest. Hey, every little bit helps. Syriad, it's your go.
It's blunt damage, right?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, I didn't. I just wanted to make sure because I was the one that wrote it.
Yeah, you're fine.
Do I see him that he's down?
Yes, you see that he's down. He's close enough to you where you'd still be able to stay within melee range. Of
I
these
just
guys.
burned 5 charges of the staff.
Oh, okay, that works. Rashid, you come back to consciousness.
How
Anyone
much health
else
do I
in
get back?
range?
Actually, everybody is within range of it.
How much health do I get back?
16. And everybody within range, all the good guys, get 16 health points if you were hit. I know some of you were.
So that heals more than one person.
Yes, it's a
Up to
massacre
6
wound.
creatures in a 30-foot sphere.
And that's all of you guys.
So everyone but Lucius. Because somehow I'm the only one who hasn't been hit.
It's that AC, man.
I was the same as Lady Isabella. She was hit twice in a row.
Yeah, bad luck. It's beginner's luck for Lady Isabella to get hit.
Now, how much distance is there on this boat?
There's enough room. If you're trying to knock them off, there are a couple of them that are.
No, I was
close by.
looking to see what's the distance I could get from these guys.
From edge to edge, from side to side, it's about 100 feet across. And you guys are about dead center because that's what you were preparing for. You guys all were kind of near each other, dead center.
Well, I just burn a key point to use a disengage as a bonus and get, 50. Well, actually, as far as away as I can because I get 55 movement speed.
Okay, so you move 55 away. Okay. That's right, you're the distance man. One of them. All right, Sully, it's your go. Who are you attacking? You attacking the wyvern or you taking attacking the rider?
The wyvern that actually, which one did I attack last time?
I can't remember.
I'll just attack the wyvern that's around me.
Both hit. What? Okay.
And for my bonus action, I'll do an unarmed attack. Shoot, what was it? 1d4.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. All right.
The barrage of pain is coming.
Well, thankfully it's the thugs that go first, which are the riders. And they haven't been hitting so well. All right. This is for Sully. And a miss. And another miss. This is awesome. These are the thugs. This is why they suck. Rashid. Unfortunately, you just got healed. Only to have... Bless you. Only to have someone come after you.
That hit.
And... Jesus. Okay, second one misses, first one hits. For a whole 5 points.
I lose 5.
Alright. Syriat.
Were they able to get up to me?
Oh, that's right, I forgot. Yeah, you ran away.
Yep.
So they don't... Their movement speed is not enough to catch you. Yeah, so they're nowhere near you. So they're going to target Lucius, since he wanted to brag about how, he's untouched. You're gonna have 2 of them on you because Syriat was like, "Peace out."
Ah. That hits.
Finally. All right, that's the first thug for 5 points.
Okay.
That hits too.
Yes, it does.
For 8 points, nice. And then a second hit
That
just
also
hit you.
hits.
So total of 12 points there.
Okay, to the guy who hit me twice.
Ouch. I love that, man. I love that thing. Sexplosive rebuke, really.
Yeah.
What's explosive rebuke anyway? What's it do?
It's hellish rebuke.
It's what?
He changed the name of it.
Oh.
It actually, yeah, that's what it is.
And he fails.
Ignore the first 5 damage. For some reason, it's rolling it at 4th level.
Odd.
So,
Okay. I got you. So the
so it's supposed to be
26.
rolling it at a 2nd level. Yeah. Yeah, it's 26. And how much did you say that was?
He actually failed his roll, so he takes full damage.
No, I'm saying, how much damage did Lucius take total?
12.
Was that the
That's
guy that
not
was
too bad.
that I had attacked previously?
Yes. Who is now dead.
Just a pile of ash.
That's one down. Okay. That is, let's see, one left. Poor Isabella. They're coming for you. Oh!
I got you.
Critical fail.
What's that mean?
I gotta see, let's see. Oh, see, I was gonna do something different with it. But okay, yeah, so he's disarmed.
You're... Oh. I liked yours better, though.
Okay, fine, we'll go with mine. So yeah, okay, now I gotta roll damage. He ends up hitting the wyvern for 6 points of damage.
Don't take my kill.
Oh, wait, different wyvern. Never mind.
Different one, yeah. And for the second hit, he's got to try and make up for what he just did. That hits.
Who's he targeting?
Isabel. 7 points. That's it. That's their turn. Rashid, it is now your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna shoot at one of them. How many are there left?
There are 5 wyverns and 4 thugs.
I'm gonna shoot at one of the thugs.
Say that again? If this has never happened before, people will be betting like crazy on who's gonna win, right? Like, everyone wants to know who the strongest dragon
That
is.
hits?
Yes, that hits.
Right.
And I'll end my turn.
13. Okay. All right. The wyverns are actually going to fly off.
After that,
So the wyverns are now out of combat. Actually, you all get one free attack of opportunity on them. Except for you,
Except for
Syriat.
me.
So everybody make an attack roll.
Lucius already used his reaction.
Okay.
what is it? Like just an attack roll, regular attack roll?
Yeah, just one
Yeah.
attack roll. Roll your damage. Roll your damage. I need one from Rashid. You get an attack roll. That hits. Okay.
What happens now?
You guys were attacking the wyverns because they took to the sky. So you got an attack of opportunity on them. Okay, back to the top of the order. It's now just the riders stuck on the ground with you guys.
And Lucius just, like, eerily turns to the one that's left.
Your turn.
boom, boom. Just one.
9 misses, the 24 hits.
And I might as well use it.
Okay.
I'll take it. That's all I got.
Okay. Isabella, it's your turn. Isabella.
Can I use action surf where I can attack twice?
What level are you?
3.
Oh, okay.
Use it
She can attack twice, pretty much.
Okay. Go ahead. Both hit.
Oh, sorry about that. That one didn't hit, I don't think.
No, that missed.
Then ignore that 5.
Okay. Alright. That ends her turn. Syriad, it's your go.
So am I in range?
You're in range of not only the wyverns, but the riders as well, because the wyverns are just up in the air.
So I gotta make it to flank one of the riders?
Yeah, you can
Or
do
would
that.
I need to dash to do that?
No, you have plenty of space to be able to flank one of them. The 20 hits. And the 17 hits too.
No, it'd be 18 because of flanking, I thought, but
Oh yeah. 18. Well, either way, both of those hit.
Yeah.
Okay.
and that would be it.
Which one did you go after? Because there's one on Sully, there's one on Isabella, there's one on Lucius, and one on Rashid.
Well, I would have went to the one on Lucius.
Okay. Don't take his kill away. He's gonna be mad.
I was trying to.
I know. He's still alive, barely. Oh. Okay. Sully, it's your go.
I don't know if I could do this, but since I got high acrobatics, I was wondering if there was a way that I could, like, maybe leap off of something and, like, come swinging down, like something like a Superman punch, only with a weapon.
You'd have to move out of range and then back into range.
Would
Try me.
that do extra damage?
For against you, yes. Because they get an attack of opportunity against you once you move out of their range.
But if I succeed, would it do extra damage?
No, you just do a really
Okay,
cool
never
hit.
mind. Okay, never mind then.
It would look really awesome, but it doesn't do any extra damage other than what you would already do damage-wise anyways. Both hit. I hope you're not messaging me. Okay, I can't check it right this time.
That's pretty much just a punch.
That hits. And to make it even funnier, you just killed him.
Sweet. I gave him a swift kick in the nads.
Oh. Okay. It is now their turn. The 3 that are left. One's going after Isabella and misses with the first shot. Hits, just hits with the second one. Isabella takes 6 points of damage. Lucius, your guy who's barely hanging on. Misses.
It's
And hits. 8 points of damage. Wow.
not too bad.
And Rashid.
I'm gonna shoot at one of them.
Hold on. Both hit.
Hmm?
This is one of the bad guys attacking you.
Oh. So how much do I lose?
Oops. But stop clicking the wrong button.
Oh, good. You wasted a nat 20.
I know, right? 16 points of damage total.
Oh, wow, but you just rolled max damage
And I'm gone.
twice.
Yeah.
You
And
mean dead or you're laying out?
no, he's back down again.
Did you say you were almost dead?
I'm out.
I mean Lucius. I didn't know if he was almost out because I heard him say. he
Oh,
was
no.
almost out.
No, I'm good. I didn't say that.
The one attacking
Okay, sorry.
the one attacking Lucius is almost dead.
Oh, okay. My bad. Sorry.
I
Speak,
started to panic.
speaking of Lucius, it's his turn.
Oh boy.
The wyverns are going to
And you
stay
have
up in the air.
advantage,
And I have advantage?
being flanked with me.
Yeah,
I thought they flew away.
They flew
He's
up
against,
into the air.
Oh.
They can only
against
go
the
so
guy, not the
I gotcha. That does hit. And that kills him.
max damage. Can I, with my 30 movement speed, move to another one that I'd also be flanking?
Yes, because now, with the two that are left, basically they're being flanked by all of you. So in one way, shape, or form.
Boy.
Holy shit.
Oh.
Watch me do less damage than the one above me. Oh, no.
Just one more.
I'll take it. I attacked the one that's, I guess, in front of Isabella.
Wow, that's amazing. That's the one I was actually marking down, too.
Success.
Okay. Anything else? Is that all?
That's all I got.
Okay. Isabella, it's your go. Oh,
Good. 16. 16.
yeah,
Yeah,
16.
advantage.
That's right, advantage. And that does hit. Nice. That kills it.
I swing the sword right between the suns.
There's one guy left that you are within range of. He's the one that's been hitting Rashid, who keeps going down because of it. Okay.
Okay.
That hits. Wow. Really?
Oh. You mean like she could attack twice with her greatsword?
No.
Oh, for her bonus action.
Yeah. I mean, every little bit of damage helps, so. And now he's distracted. Okay, Syriat.
I'd go up to the one and using a key point to use flurry of blows.
Oh, this is gonna hurt.
I have advantage on all this, right?
Yes, you do. That hits. That hits.
Da, 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 da.
That hits. That hits.
Sweet Jesus.
You just took him out.
A man
Fantastic.
exploded today.
Monk went all hog wild.
Monk, by the way. Okay. 1 second. Okay, never mind. Never mind, you're good.
Okay. The wyverns are still technically within combat with you guys, but they are out of range of you guys.
I got a hand axe.
That one that
And
had that had the 2 hand axes only has one in its chest now with 2 darts with it. He's a flying pincushion right now. Okay. Go in order. Sully, it's your go.
Okay.
I guess I'm just gonna shoot an arrow at him because that's about all I can do.
Okay. That hits.
Is there one that's damaged?
Yeah, I assume you're going for this one that's been hit
Yeah,
repeatedly.
that's the one. Yeah, that's the one I'm going for.
Okay. Rashid, make a death saving throw. You guys can't let him die. Oh, that's one failed.
he'll be fine.
Walk it off. Walk it off.
Somebody's gonna hear you. All right, Lucius, it's your go.
Oh boy. I'm gonna throw my hand axe at the one with the hand axe already inside of it.
Or can I see it?
You can see it. They're only about 20 feet above you, circling around. But you can see which one has all the pincushions in it. That hits.
That's all I got because I'm out of pincushion material.
That's fine. Isabella.
You just hit me with the axe. You tore it out and you threw it at me again. What the shit, dude?
I know she can't do much.
Isabella.
Yeah, I know she can't do much. She doesn't have ranged attack.
She fell asleep.
I don't know.
Sorry, what? I was reading the message.
Oh, yeah. It's your go. But
Alright.
but the only creatures that are left are the wyverns, and they're currently 20 feet in the air.
I guess I'll just taunt them.
Unless you're a bard, that doesn't really do much.
It doesn't, but that's all she can really do anyways. Until they land, she's kind of useless.
Out of character? Thanks, Will.
You know what I meant. You're an up-close
Thanks,
fighter.
Obama.
You can't attack from distance.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I just threw 2 hand axes.
Yeah, well, true. Well, she doesn't have hand axes, apparently. All right, Syria,
Well,
it's your go.
As a fighter, she should have either that or a crossbow. She should have some kind of range.
Hey guys,
Okay.
I had to step away for a minute. I have to put my kid to bed, so I'm gonna let Madison play my character for a minute.
No problem.
I
Alright.
cast Cure Wounds on him with the staff, and
Rashid, you're back again. This yo-yo effect's really getting dizzying.
Stop dying.
you should learn to avoid getting hit.
8 health,
Hey, it's better than nothing.
Yeah, that's literally what I'd say to him as he gets ahead. I heal him.
I'm crawling away.
Okay. It is now Sully's turn. Shoot his bow. I can do it for him if you want. There you go. That misses. And I think that's pretty much his turn.
Is he 5th level?
Hold on.
Yes.
Then he should be able to attack twice if he's a ranger.
Yeah, he should.
I gotta get to bed.
Okay.
I got school tomorrow. Let me know how much XP we get at the end after
Okay.
the battle.
You're only getting half.
Bull crap. All right. Good night, guys.
Good night.
Good night.
Bye.
You're still only getting half.
Okay. So go another shot there, Sully. Because he's right. He should have been attacking twice. Oh, look at that.
Oh, I
Yay.
want to do this.
Well, yeah, that definitely hits.
And the damage.
Yeah, damage. There you go.
16.
Nice.
Sorry, I'm having to play as Steven for now.
You're fine.
That's all cool.
Nice. That wyvern is really hurting.
That fucker still ain't dead.
He's close to it. Next hit will take him out.
Do they not get a turn?
I am going to say they're just going to keep flying around trying to avoid getting hit.
Alright, then Lucius is going to go up to Sully, and he's going to use the help action, so his next round of attacks has advantage.
Nice.
That's actually a thing.
I believe it.
What?
Nothing right this second.
Okay.
Okay. Is that all you're going to do?
That's all I can do, really.
Okay. Isabella's going to keep taunting. I assume.
Yeah.
It's really not doing anything, but it looks cool.
I'm screaming at nothing.
See you're at?
I'm gonna throw a couple darts at the pincushion.
Misses.
Oh. Damn. What
That
is
hits.
up with the nat 20s?
I know, man. That's a lot. Man, he is so close to death right now.
Just remember, we have 5 more of these fucks to kill.
4 more. No, it should have been 5 more. I can't count.
Well, you did say
There were 6
the
total.
sailors took one out.
Yeah. But for some reason, I only had 5 written down. Okay. The wyvern is hurting. The one that's been the pin cushion is seriously hurting, but it is not dead yet. The good news is, if it does die within the next round, it will fall straight onto the boat. Okay.
Yay.
Sully, it's your turn. You have
He still rolls twice.
At advantage.
at advantage for both hit. That hits. Roll the damage for the first one.
Right.
That
I'm
kills him.
confused. Yay!
Get darts and hand axes.
And the second one, you can roll your damage. We'll just say you move on to the next one. Okay. Alright, I have knocked them down some. I'm going to assume that they've been getting fired upon now that they moved by the guys with the ballista and the sailors. So, they are actually hurting in health. So,
Hooray.
yeah, good news is the sailors are finally doing their job, but now it shouldn't take as much. Alright. It is their turn. They're actually going to land, and they're going to attempt to just ass-kick everybody into death.
Everyone?
Anybody they can hit. Alright, this is towards Lucius right now.
Miss.
That one hits.
That does hit.
And that's his stinger.
Ah, shit, of course it is.
Yeah, the bite was the first one.
Was it con save?
Yep. You made it. Alright, so you take a total of 5 points of damage.
Okay.
Alright, next up is Isabel. That hits.
Great.
And that just
That also
hits.
hits.
Oh boy.
Alright, take 12 for the first. And roll a Constitution saving throw. Take 9 for the second.
All I have is 6 health left.
Whew. Sully's turn.
I'm down, I guess. I'm at -3.
Then you're unconscious. There are no negatives. You're just unconscious.
I went night-night.
Yeah, Sully's getting hit this time. 22 hits with both. Sully takes 10 points. Then have him roll a Constitution saving throw. Oof. Takes another 10 points.
Jesus.
And
Is this
he
how we
is
die?
That would suck.
So long, fair crew.
Is he down too?
No, he's at 7.
Okay.
Dear sweet Jesus.
Alright. Well, there's only 5 left, and they've all kind of taken some damage from the Barry's ballista. It's just this one seems to be messing people up. Alright, it is now back to top of the round.
All right, now, y'all.
It did one. Yeah, one had to land next to me. So, is there any way I could walk around it so that I'm flanking it?
Yes.
Sweet, I'm gonna do that then.
That it?
How's he looking?
He's hurting. That hits.
I'm very persistent with my damage. And that's all really I can do.
Okay. Isabella, it is your go. They are now on the ground, so you can attack them.
Death saving throw.
Anna unconscious.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot.
Yeah, do a death saving throw.
Yeah, I
So
forgot
what
you
do
were
I do?
unconscious.
If you go to your character sheet and you look right under your health, your current hit points and your temporary hit points, you see there's something that says death saves. Press that.
Okay, so you failed.
Mark one failure.
For death saves, you have to get a 10 or above in order to succeed the save. If you get a natural 20 on it, you immediately come back up to 1 health point, and you're good to go. But
Okay.
Nat one, however, you immediately fell to.
I thought a nat 1 was 2 death saving throws, but
let me try. Yeah, that's what he said.
I just said that. I literally just said that.
I thought you said they just died.
No. He said.
No, I said 2 immediate failures.
Oh, my bad, I misheard.
All good.
Yeah, it's all good.
Nobody's done that, so it's no biggie. Syriad, it's your go.
Best move is probably spend another point of the staff. And bring Isabel up.
Okay.
That's about all I can do.
They're on the ground.
Yeah.
It's your call. I mean, if you just want to heal them, you can do that.
No, I can't make my attacks as a bonus action unless
Oh,
I've
yeah, that's
made
right.
an attack on my attack action. So
Yeah. Okay.
I'll just stand in front of her. Between her and the thing.
Okay. They all are looking pretty hurt. They have taken some serious damage from various other things. So, that's the good news. Sully, it's your go. Both hit.
16 hits, done it.
Yes. There you go. And that gets rid of one.
Yay!
Okay. They're actually going to take to the sky, and this time they are going to use their entire movement to get the fuck out of Dodge.
That means everyone gets an attack of opportunity.
Yes, everyone gets an attack of opportunity. $17 hits.
Max
Nice.
damage.
Sully and Isabella both get an attack of opportunity.
Okay.
Just roll one attack.
Oh, technically she can't do that.
No, you can't do that.
My bad.
Just a regular
So
attack.
what? Oh, all right, my bad.
You're fine. That hits. This is basically you're hitting them as they're fleeing the scene.
Oh, okay.
Okay, and then do Sully's.
Oh no.
Hold on.
My bad. Didn't mean to hit that.
You want me to roll it?
What's the 2? Isn't that harm ally or self?
Yeah, it's harm self/ally, depending on who's closer.
Oh, shit.
Just have it hit me.
Okay. Syriad, you get hit by an arrow.
Okay.
Oops. For 8 points. Okay. And that officially ends combat. They unasked the area. You know, you guys could make attacks, but it would just be pointless. I mean, you
I
can,
grab my hand axes.
I grab my darts.
yeah. The one that was a
Same
pink.
dragon.
I was gonna say the one that was a pink cushion, yeah, is on the boat. So you guys grab your stuff from it, and then they kick it off.
Oh, that could be good meat.
Lucius, you are quite weird.
Well, I've been called worse.
No offense, of course. I didn't mean to, bring up any bad names.
Oh no, I'm quite alright. I'm just kind of hungry after that fight.
Should I be scared?
Yes.
No, I'm good.
Okay.
How's the storm looking?
It's just a bunch of gray clouds. Looking a little
Wind
nasty,
is
but it's not, like vicious and violent. It's not tearing up the waves. At least right now. You guys are just now getting into the edge of it. Captain's been trying the whole time while you guys were fighting. Captain's been trying to go around it. But we're going to say, we're going to take a quick 10-minute, and we're going to say during that time, you guys get your long rest, because that was a pretty intense battle. So everybody gets to heal back up and get all their stuff back.
I still have over half my health.
Yeah, rub it in.
I will.
But yeah, we'll take a quick
Mickey
10
Mouse is the best fighter.
I know, right? We're going to take a quick 10-minute, though, so go ahead and go to the bathroom, do whatever you need to do, and then we'll be right back.
Alright.
Okay.
shoulder to deal with the last couple hours of work, that everybody smelled it so fucking good that they asked me about it. I told her it was the only way I could work. I took my pills late. I ended up slathering, a thick wad of fucking icy hot all over me. And I had Maxie bring me home, so I didn't wait at the bus stop until 11:30. But other than that, I'm not pissed.
I'm back.
Alrighty.
Lonely.
Sorry.
It's fine.
Well, I officially shredded a can as we first part of the game there.
Okay.
That was that clicking sound you heard, is me shredding up by hand. I was just tearing apart my aluminum can.
Ah.
Probably not the best use of my time, but you know.
Something. Just waiting on Lucius to get back.
And I'm back. What?
Hello, best friend.
Your timing there was perfect.
Yeah, it really was.
Oh, really?
I said,
And
all,
hey there, also best friend.
I said, all we need is Lucius to come back, and then you were like, and I'm back.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay. The rest of the journey, thankfully, goes without incident after that. You don't see the wyverns again. They flew off in a easterly direction, so they flew off basically the way you came.
So into the storm.
No, away from the storm.
Oh, okay.
Unfortunately for poor Lucius, the weather does get really bad. It gets rainy. Yeah, it gets rainy. It gets, the waves are real high. So you guys are rocking back and forth. But you have a seasoned crew here, so they managed to keep the boat going.
When Lucius is not above deck, he keeps a bucket with him at all time.
Would less restoration help with his seasickness?
Yes, it would.
No.
I mean, the problem is the fact that it would help briefly, but because he's getting seasick, it's just going to keep going. So it would help for a temporary amount of time, and then it would come back.
Like, I got you, Lucius. Let's the restoration. 6 seconds later.
But yeah, after like 3 days, the water's finally calm, and the storm blows over. It was pretty rough for those 3 days, though. It was definitely not nice weather. Poor Lucius spent more time, examining the side of the boat than anything else.
There's probably more puke than ocean now.
And then the rest of your journey goes on without a hitch. No more issues. You guys get back into Montan with no problems. Lucius is finally happy to hit land again. Okay. You guys make your way to Glenn's Wondrous Goods.
Alright, who has the bag?
I do. So I'd go up to
Lucius.
Glenn and pull it out the box.
Ah, I see you're finally back. Awesome. That's awesome. I'm glad the journey wasn't too taxing for you. And I see you managed to get here in pretty decent time. I assume you didn't have to wait that week after all. He kind of smiles knowingly, seeing your newfound friend.
No,
Oh,
we
yeah.
thankfully did not.
Isabella just kind of smiled to herself. She was proud that she helped.
What you see before you is a gentleman. He's probably in his mid-30s. He's wearing very colorful garments, purples, blues, a little bit of green in here. And he's very flamboyant and very full of himself. And he just welcomes you guys with a flourish. I am so glad you guys are back. And as soon as Syriot hands him the box, and you brought what I was looking for. And he opens up the box, looks at it, nods, puts it away. He pulls out one big bag and sets it on the counter. And there's your money. As promised.
Does
I
it
remember
just
what
kind
was
of stared
promised.
at it?
I think he said it was 20,000 on return. I don't remember, honestly.
Per?
Yes, per person.
All right, now, y'all. He probably wasn't expecting you to be here, so I'm gonna give you.
Lucius gives you 10,000 gold.
Nice.
Isabella.
Do you actually count the money out?
Yep.
Instead of there being, let's see, there's 6 of you technically, so there'd be 120,000. There's 140,000 in there.
So that's enough for her to have 20 there.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Almost as if he knew. Isn't that weird?
Fourth dimension interview.
So it's 20,000 per character.
Yes, 20,000 per
Yep.
character.
Alright.
Actually, it's called scrying.
Dick.
Yeah.
Damn it, Isabella, you failed your wisdom save.
We'll just blame it
This
on.
is sad.
We'll
Only
blame it on
after 3
Rashid.
years of this shit.
We'll blame it on Rashid. It's all his fault.
It said that only after 3 years of playing, I know pretty much all the fucking saving throws for every spell.
That's true. Alright, what do you guys do? Glenn goes, I don't have anything for you guys this time. You guys get a little bit of a break, but I wouldn't go too far. There are some rumors floating around that I'm going to investigate first before I send you back out.
Alright.
I'd like to ask Glenn if he has a item or knows of an item that can let me see through darkness, magical darkness.
He sits, he thinks for a minute. I'd have to look.
I have some use for an item of that variety. If you know, if you figure anything out, please let me know.
He smiles, he goes, I think I have just the thing for you. He walks into the back for a minute. He comes back out, he pulls out a small glass case, and inside this case you see a bunch of gems. He opens up the case, he pulls out one gem, and he hands it to you.
Alright, take the gem. Asked him, what is this exactly?
I'm going to link it for you right now. He goes,
And how
"That's a
much will this run me?
He said, because you guys are such loyal customers and you guys have done some tasks for me, I can give it to you at a discount, but it's still going to be a little pricey. That's going to be about 15,000 right there. And believe me, that's cheaper than what it should be.
So I basically hand him over most of the money he just gave me. I thank him, and then I walk out of the shop.
Okay. And the rest of you, what do you guys do?
Lucius will walk up to Glenn and be like,
All right there, y'all. How you doing?
I'm good, Lucius. What can I get for you?
Oh, it's actually what I need you to help me out with. A few days ago, I sent in an order for a not greatsword, longsword, and it's gonna be coming here.
Okay.
I also told a lot of people about you.
Good. I'm glad to hear that. That was part of the agreement we made.
Just letting you know I'm doing my part.
Good, good. Well, when your item gets here, I will ensure that word gets to you, or I send it to you somehow.
All right. Thank you there, good. Thank you there, good sir.
No problem.
and he walks out.
Okay.
Probably tripping on the doorstep and then standing up as if it was nothing.
Can I buy potions here out of character?
Yes, you can.
I'd like to buy some potions.
Okay. You looking for potions of healing, I assume?
Yes.
Okay, he has several of them. He's got a total of 8 normal potions of healing.
I'll just take all of his potions. I mean, all of them. All
Okay.
8 of the healing potions.
Okay. Well, he's got 8 he's got 8 normal, and he's got 2 superior.
How much is a superior?
He tells you those are going to run you 2,500 apiece.
Sully said he'll take the superior ones.
Okay. Alright,
And
so...
I don't know how to do the potions. I know how to do the money, of course, but not the potions.
Okay, the potions, the regular ones that you got, you do 8 times potions of healing. And then you put next to it, it's 2d4 plus 2, which is what the potion does for you.
What?
It's a normal potion. They're not real good. And later on, you won't be buying those because they're not worth it.
No, it's not that. I just don't know where to,
Okay.
put them.
Gotcha. Let me bring up your sheet and I'll do it for you.
Okay, thank you. And how much does the potion sell for?
He'll say 750 apiece. So someone's gonna have to do the math.
I'll do it.
Okay, how many are there?
8 of them.
And how much are they normally?
They're usually close to about 1,500 apiece.
And you're saving $750 per?
Correct.
That's $6,000.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys. I just don't have my phone on me, or else I'd have a calculator.
That's exactly what I use.
It will be under your additional features and traits on your character sheet. So go to your bio. See where I put them?
Yes, Dina.
Okay. That's where you can put your other stuff and miscellaneous other things. Or you could even put it down in treasure where I should have put it, but that's okay.
Alright. Can you also do solis for me, please?
Yeah, I guess.
Thank you.
Tell me the damn slacker. Yeah, the superior ones are nice. Those are the ones everybody wants. Because the superiors are 8d4 plus 8.
Wow.
That's not even their highest one.
It's even their final form.
Nope.
Even more wow.
Well, when you get higher, believe me, those higher potions become more important. But then again, 1 point of health is better than no points of health.
Yeah, the basic ones are at least good to get someone up.
Yeah.
How
Other
much does the superior sell for? Sorry.
the superiors are, what did I say? Crap, I think I said like 1,500 or something.
2,500.
2,500. There we go.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, I'm being real nice. The prices should be much higher than that. But you guys are whoring his name out and, you know, doing things for him, so he gives you a discount.
Sweet.
That's why it's good to come to him, because he can get you the discount that not many other people will. Go to another town, you're going to be paying full price.
This is true.
So stock up while we're here.
Correct. Which you actually just bought out all his healing potions.
Isabella and Sully walk out.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to give you guys a choice. Seeing how it's midnight.
Yes.
We can end it here, and we can pick it up next week. Or we can continue on for a little bit and just screw around.
That's up to them. I don't care either way.
I kind of got to wake up for work in 6 hours.
So, better idea to stop here then.
Yeah.
That's what I figured. I figured I'd at least ask and find out. Plus, I don't want to do too much without Grizz being here, because he's going to be mad. He's already mad he missed this one.
And whose fault is that?
Real life. It's called a job.
I know, I have one. I have to wake up really early.
Well, that's why he didn't make it tonight, is because he had to drive all the way to Texas to help out. And he's in New Mexico?
Nice.
So yeah, but it's money, so. Alright, well, thank you players for playing, thank you watchers for watching, I hope you enjoyed, stay tuned for more as we continue on. This was episode 3.